It's so good.
It's completely chopped except for these bits.
I love it.
I did it myself.
Mm.
Leave that part in.
Okay, fantastic. We'll start the episode right there. We're down to, yet again, scheduling is the bane of all D&D, as we all know, but we play on anyway. This is going to be the last session before we get to the Wintertide Festival. I think I'm saying that right. Hold on, let me go check my notes. Wintertide Festival, where there will be a masquerade ball and a huge party being thrown for the public of Callisto. Now, you guys have a little bit more prep to do. Some off-camera shopping. Everyone's getting their outfits ready. Everyone's been working on getting their clothes together. We've got disguises going on. You guys just got tattoos. But jumping into the current day, the ball is 8 days off. It is a dark and dreary morning over by the ocean. And as I always say, it is a great big world out there full of cold, bitter winds and dark secrets. And speaking of dark secrets, as the sun just barely begins to crest over the western edge of the city, that was kind of loud, a tiny bit of sun breaks through a window of the Lost Lament, highlighting Athera reading through Galeazzo's journals. She is going kind of backwards in time, section by section, taking notes, pulling stickies of paper and putting them in the margins and writing little notes and drawing arrows. Careful not to actually mark in the journal, but taking lots of annotations. We watch as she has a little pen in her mouth, flips the page and furrows her brow, puts a piece of paper down, writes something and sticks it in the margin, and then a little tap on the glass of the window beside her. A tiny gray songbird motioning to open the window. She does, a little letter attached to its foot. She takes it and reads it. Lets out a little bit of a sigh, finishes her note in the book, and closes it. She's going to turn to who she is sharing a room with. And at this moment, I don't remember who that is. You guys were all crammed into 3 rooms. There's probably multiple people in there. Someone please tell me who is sharing a room with Athera, accepting that she wakes up way, way earlier, but is always quiet and respectful.
Technically, I think I was, but I switched and now room with Lucian. But I was rooming with Athera.
I assume Gwen is with her. But she's not here.
Here's what I will say, because you guys are so limited on space. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I just realized that I'm using the wrong overlay for this. It's okay, because I can just do a different one in post, but let me fix that really quick.
I think it's Dahlia and Lucian and Rosaries and Leo?
Yes, I accidentally had Gwen instead of Dahlia because it was for that day that Jocelyn was gone. So you were playing Gwen for just a moment.
I meant the rooming situations, but I can be Gwen if you want.
That's okay. We're going to say that for the moment, you guys have not switched around rooms yet. Dahlia, you are still in there.
Okay.
Athera knows how perceptive you are, even in your sleep. So she very, very gently writes a little note that sticks out of this journal and sets it on the bed.
I mean, technically, if it's dawn, I would already be awake.
The sun is just light is just starting to fill the sky. The sun hasn't even fully risen yet.
Mm-hmm.
But she leaves the journal beside you and then walks back over to the bird and very quietly says to herself, "All right, let's see what you have." And she wild shapes into one of these gray songbirds and flies out of the window with it, leaving the journal beside you and going to do her own thing.
Okay, well, I'll probably be waking up within the next few minutes anyways, so I guess I will fumble around with the book.
Yeah, how are you going to read that note?
Good question. Did she write it in Braille?
No.
Is it not? Is it not a
The-
message?
The only one that's blind is Ruin.
Did you give me that magic item that I so nicely asked for?
No. You have the journal. You wake up minutes after she leaves. The sun begins actually shining into the room. You wake up to do your prayers, and the morning continues. It'll probably be a short bit before the rest of the party is awake, especially Ava, especially Lucian, who might have just gone to bed.
I was gonna say,
minutes
can
ago.
I try to wake up Lucian and like see if he's still awake? Not waking up, but still awake?
I will certainly let you, yeah.
I will make you roll for it, by the way.
Okay.
Just a flat d20?
What am I rolling?
Let me see what I want to. Yeah,
You know,
just
I
roll.
didn't know we have 2 DMs in the
Yeah.
group right now. Like,
So
what the
curious.
Do you want to take over? Do you want to run the session for me?
fuck?
I'm good. I'm happy being assistant right now.
Every time I
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
everyone's been like, we level up to level 40.
No, I didn't say that this week. Yeah, roll a flat d20.
Great. 15.
That was it. Yep.
Okay.
Wow, that was really high. What the fuck? You're never being our DM. I don't want that.
I am a
Lucy
really
just
good-
fell asleep.
I'm a really good and fun DM. So I like, hello?
What?
Are you still awake?
Yes. I am now.
Okay, this
Do you
was
need
left.
something?
Yes, this was left for me. I cannot read. I need you to read it, please.
Also, considering we have 3 rooms, Rosaris and Leo are probably also here. I don't know if either of you are significantly early birds, but
Great. I'll knock softly and speak directly
I'm
into
snoring,
Lucian's,
bro.
use
Yeah, I'm
Lucian's
snoring.
brain. I'm speaking directly into Lucian's brain.
He's going to sigh, fumble for his glasses on the bedside table, put them on, and grab the note and start to read.
the note itself doesn't say quite as much as you would hope for. It's mostly just an annotation like, hey, this section is important, drawing an arrow to a little paragraph. However, if you want to spend a couple hours of the morning going through this journal as Athera has been doing, you can certainly pick up on what she's talking about and catch up. But we will say that that will progress us to the morning, and you could fill the rest of the group in through my words.
Upon hearing that it's gonna take a while, I will leave him to it and go do my morning prayers.
Cool. The hours begin to roll on. The slow, dreary morning of Callisto begins to pass on. The sun is overtaken by a couple of clouds as a really nice but gray day awaits all of you. Lucian, I'm going to assume that you're going to tell this to the party. So we will say that you guys meet up in the morning down in the Lost Lament, hanging out, having a good time. It's very slow. The Lost Lament is popular for its mornings, not necessarily for its. I can't speak English. The Lost Lament is popular for its nighttime activities, not for its mornings. I am struggling to get the music to play and to talk at the same time. But it's still a nice, quaint little tavern. You guys get some breakfast, and Lucian, you tell the rest of the group that this journal from Galeazzo, especially in the months leading up before his descent into what almost feels like paranoia, thinking that he was going to succumb to this sickness, that transmuting minerals was going to slowly poison his body. He thought that transmuting stone to gold would slowly transmute himself to gold, or himself to stone, or something along those lines. But Athera has been paying little attention to that. Instead, she has found a couple of sections that she's left little notes in about his investigation, which was much more prominent before he died, and then he started worrying about this sickness. So 3 to 6 months back. Specifically, investigating the north, where these undead kept popping up and people would die of completely natural causes, and then would rise as zombies that night. She found a spot that she left this note in, basically circled it and highlighted it without marking in the book. And it has a little rumor that Galeazzo heard. One of the people he knows in the north said that they have a name for a person. It's called Anginok, which is in a different language. If you speak Neuronan by any chance.
I do.
But this person apparently went around during the night to these different villages and areas where this kind of curse seemed to be popping up, and would slowly, like one at a time, by traveling, like permanently kill the undead. And they're the only person that seems to have been able to do that.
Hey, and I speak Neuronan and I'm from there. Do I know anything about this story / what is the translation?
Translation, Anginok is the Night Angel. Which tells you guys one of two things. Now we'll confirm or
Another
deny
angel.
neither one. That it could be another religious figure, such as a powerful cleric, an angel, or something like that, with the power to permanently dispel undead, or it's the thing that Rosarius is looking for, this weapon that's able to permanently put undead to rest, sever their soul from their body, and not allow it to come back. And that's it. And that is probably going to be the most amount of talking that I do this session, because you guys get to choose where we go from there. You're all sitting around the table. Some soft, illusory music is playing, filling the room. And the rest of the evening is yours.
Will I have heard of the Senjanok before?
I'm going to say give me a history check, because you haven't been in Nirvana in a while. Actually, disadvantage, because it's been so long.
$14.
14. I don't think you've heard of the Anginok, but I do think the timelines just barely overlap. What age were you, or how many years ago was it when you left Nirvana?
I left Nirvana when I was 12 or 11, so it's been a little over a decade.
I think that you have just enough time. Maybe. I'm going to make the assumption that this timeline is correct. That this whole undead problem just started to start happening around the time that you left. It could have been a year or two before, it could have been a year or two after. I don't really know, but I'm going to say that one way or another, you haven't heard of the Anginok because they did not necessarily exist yet. That was not something that had happened, but you did hear rumor of certain small areas being plagued by undead. Specifically, that, like I've said, people would die by any cause and then rise as undead every night. And then, even if you fought and killed the undead, they would just rise again. So sometime between those two things, this figure came about.
Okay. I let everyone know that. I have not heard of this, but yes, the undead started to rise a little bit before I left. Oh yeah, and it means Night Angel.
Besides the very cool name, I think that
it does go pretty hard. Neuronans, they know how to name things.
I think we may know our next location of interest after we're done here, if we survive the next number of weeks or whatever until the ball.
We will go to
What do you say,
Nerana.
Rosaris? If what turns out here, if we don't figure out, if the lead of Athera does not turn out to be exactly what we need to be, then we have another place to go now.
Of course, it would bring me great joy to go home.
There's not a chance that this could be yet another deadly angel that we're running face first into, is it?
Certainly not. What are the odds that that happens twice?
At this point, who knows?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
I have not heard stories of any sort of angelic beings in Narana. Correct me if I'm wrong, dear, but the people of Narana aren't even particularly religious.
Not particularly. Not nearly in the same way that they are in Chimera.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that they have a very, I don't want to say combative, that's not the word I'm looking for, but almost like a bad taste in the mouth view of the gods, but they still believe in them in the way that they're like, we'll give offerings during our meals to kind of appease them, but we're not going to worship them. Like, we don't like them, but we understand that they're there, we understand that they're powerful, and we don't want to be on their shit list.
The people of Narana are believers, but I would not say that they are particularly religious. I'm sure there are religious people in Narana, but it is not a religious country. That's part of the reason I left.
Well, let's just hope for the best then.
I think you guys might like it there. They are good people.
Be interested to see the place that you come from, Dahlia. If everyone there is as nice as you, must be a good place.
They are not, but...
Well,
But
I'm
I
giving you the
would
benefit
not-
of the doubt.
I would not say on a scale of, like, someone like me, not me particularly, but someone like me to someone like Avant or like, alike, but not the same as maybe like Ava. They would be closer to me than Ava, but yeah.
Not to say, Ava, not to say that you're a bad person.
Not to say that you are bad. That is not what I was saying. I was saying in terms of friendliness to strangers.
Not that you see it, but she's glaring daggers at you.
I'm gonna say that
She's just kind of in the corner, just hardcore glaring at Dolly the entire time.
What do you have, like
So-
20 feet of
so
blind sight?
bad.
I have 15. You can give me 20 if you want.
You get 20 when you hit level 9.
Okay.
Lucian's going to set the note in front of Dahlia. I'm assuming we're sitting around a table, just eating breakfast, right? Yeah. Lucian's going to set the note right in front of Dahlia. All right. Well, I'm going to go and try to catch up on a little bit of the sleep that I just lost looking through this.
I do
So, I will
apologize, but I
see-
also appreciate it. Also, I have something about this ball that has been really bugging me. Why would somebody not want to be protected? Like, why are we not allowed to talk to this guy? It feels weird. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
I think
Most
it's just because he's
people-
pretentious, isn't it?
Pretentious, sure, but pretentious people care very much about their faces, no? They hire security themselves.
Or maybe if he knew we were there, then it would be less effective?
Why?
Something of that ilk? Hmm?
I don't
He'd
know.
mess with us?
There's just something about it that feels weird to me. It feels like there is something missing.
This is a valid concern, yeah. Anyway, well, I actually have things to do today. Dahlia, I was wondering if you would have time today to join me. I have a thing I want to do. I need your help with it.
Sure. I am taking a shift at the hospital later. But before or after that, totally free.
Well, this is bright and early. So why don't we get at it? Be wonderful.
Sure. What is this? It.
Well, we'll see along the way.
Very well. Well, yeah. Let us go. Where are we going?
I've scouted out a wonderful little location on the sort of shoreline here. We're on a cliff side, more like. I need your help with a spell, actually.
A spell.
Yes.
All right. So I guess we go there.
Off. So as we're walking, I'll just be like, so I've spent quite a bit of time in and around these people here. And they reminded me greatly of your convictions. Would you tell me more about this? I don't remember the name for it. It's sort of like paradigm. Yes. Could you tell me more about that?
Barcelona is, well, it is paradise on Earth. It is the spot in which Paranum ascended to godhood, and from that spot in the desert, an oasis formed, and there are many, many stories about the plant life there being incredible and not growing anywhere else, and the water having healing properties. And Paranum led people there to live in prosperity, to live in forgiveness, to live in kindness, and to help one another. And that continued on long after their death. Now the stories are that you have to be led there by the golden steps of Paranum. But my goal is to get there and leave immediately, pretty much, so that I could lead others there. But it is a place unlike anywhere else in the world. Chimera, even Wisteria, they are led by violence. They are led by men. They are led by people and greed and these things that corrupt leaders. Parasolana is omitted from that. There is no money. They have no guards, even no weapons, no armors. They have no need of them. It is the one place that could even start to compare to Solace. Heaven.
I think it seems maybe like rash comparison to say this directly, but the people here act very much like that. I mean, it's a little bit more in terms of social services than sort of individual people, but the people here rest on each other when they need to. And no one, even if they are on the down and out, seem to be in despair, really at all.
I have noticed that. Even in hospital, where people go when they are sick, when they are injured, when they are experiencing the worst day of their lives, there's very little sorrow. It brings me great joy.
Indeed. And I think the thing that most of us have been very much lacking is indeed that sort of lack of despair, because we've had a lot of despair. And I've been thinking about how to combat that, and I've had a lot of despair about the way that I want to go about helping the people that I care about, because I feel like I can't do what I want to do based on some circumstances in my life. So I've decided to really, really call out, and see if I can get some help from on high, wherever that may be, so that I can focus more on the people that I care about in the moment. And we'll reach sort of the like cliffside here and look out, and it's sort of a little cloudy. Perhaps it's the ocean. Little water spray coming up at the bottom of the cliffside, and if you'll, I guess I haven't really done this very much, but I'm going to attempt to pray. And I would love your assistance in that. I don't. It's not really one of our tenets.
Interesting.
It's more of like in the moment, sort of, grant me the power to yada yada, but not a sort of just by itself.
I pray thrice a day. I pray at dawn, at noon, and at dusk.
Exactly. So I'd like your help with this. And I'll sort of just stand by the cliffside, and going to like take my like holy symbol, and hold it out over the cliffside, and sort of in both hands, like a rosary.
Can I ask a question really quick?
Yes.
I also have a question.
In light of recent events, the holy symbol that Leo has had up until now, from my understanding, has been his amulet for the Church of Corteus. Especially after meeting Avant, I think it's become very clear that Avant is the sword of Corteus, and this amulet depicts a sword with like the devil horns coming out from it, almost as if the sword has pierced the head.
Although he has received his amulet now, his new one. Are you
I have
using your
received my
new one?
amulet
So
of devout.
That's what I'm asking is, has Leo continued to use this amulet of Corteus, which is very tied in with Avant and the Cortean Church, or are you holding up the amulet that your party has crafted you?
Or is it both? Are you going to symbolically cast the old one?
Yeah, so this is both. I take out with something. I think it's important that I do have this one, though I don't like using it very much these days, for obvious reasons.
Yeah,
but
it's very clear.
I think it is important that I do use it now, for what I'm going to do. Although it is the sword of Corteus, it is still of him in some capacity, and I am trying to reach that.
I suppose. Very quick question. I am happy, more than happy, to help you pray to your god. He is not mine, but I am happy to help you pray to him. But it would help me. What spell are you trying to cast?
I'm going to try and summon his essence. I'm going to try and summon some sort of celestial.
Okay. So just to make this clear in my head and make sure I'm understanding you, you're going to hold a symbol which you now know to represent Avant and cast Summon Celestial, of which he is one.
Yes. I never said this was a great idea.
I think it is a good idea at all. I love the idea of helping you pray. I love the idea of helping you pray, but holding something that literally depicts our enemy and casting Summon Celestial sounds like we are about to summon Avant.
Here's the thing. I don't think I'm powerful enough to do that in any capacity. I don't think we have to worry about that. I'm not that good.
But do you think that would like ping our location in his little brain?
Maybe, but what I'm really hoping is that I think I need some essence of his father, and this is the only thing that I have. What else do you think I could use?
The amulet of the devout that we made for you. Rosaries crafted it with the intention that you are to worship Corteus and be completely separate from Avant. I enchanted it with that intention as well. So I think maybe your new amulet, which has no connection to Avant at all, might be a better
See,
focus.
this is why I bring you along. I'm not a theologian, so this is good. Thank you. Okay, so I'll put that one. You know what? I have a better idea. I'm not going to use it, but I'm going to do something with it. So we will see. So I will sort of put that one down on the ground on the cliffside, just off to the side. And I'll hold out the amulet of the devout, crafted by my friends. And just if you could give me some sort of just aid in any way you can. I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what's going to happen. Channel your divine powers, my friend.
I think I love that it's like a cloudy day. There is still some sun, but it's also like some clouds, so that we can both.
I would love like a ray of light burst through the cloud onto you, and then I'm on the other side. And I'll just hold out the amulet and say, "It is in despair that your children fall, and I wish to be able to alleviate their burden. Wherever you are, if you are somewhere reachable and you can hear or feel this prayer, send to me an avatar of your guidance, or allow me to manifest my own. And I will attempt to cast the Summon Celestial spell."
And I guess I will also attempt to cast the Summon Celestial spell in attempting to help.
Yeah, I didn't ever plan for this whenever I ripped off Brennan Lee Mulligan with the whole like pre-leveling situation. I don't know how this works, if both of you are going to level up or if one of you are going to level up, but
I would rather if one of us are going to level up that it is Leo. This is his thing.
Yeah, we should do something else for you, like a commune or something.
Yes. I would just like to help. I'll like gladly take a level of exhaustion for like spending a spell slot I don't have or something.
No. So here's what I will allow. Because you are capable of casting the spell in the future, technically, I will let you give the help action. Leo will be the one to level up, and then if you guys want to like do the same for each other, almost like iron sharpens iron. Come on, we're getting real religious right now. Leo, will you give me a spell attack roll? It's normally going to have disadvantage when you're trying to level up, but this is a flat roll.
Because I'm helping.
I'm going to set the DC at 15 because it's 10 plus the spell's level.
Sweet. I'm going to...
Can I also cast guidance?
So this is going to be plus
No.
7. I'm just going to make a wisdom saving throw, because that's the same thing, and I don't know. I don't have any actual spell attacks. Wisdom saving throw. Incoming. That is an 18.
Oh.
We still in a bot.
That's so scary.
Storm clouds begin.
No! Stop!
As Dahlia helps Leo, the little bit of sun peeking through over the course of, I'm going to say it is an action to cast, but you guys are like praying while you do this. Over the course of a couple minutes, the sun breaking through the clouds slowly gives way to a kind of darker, grimier look as tiny sprinkles of rain begin to shower over you guys. Very distant, slight rumble of thunder. But rather than something that you would need to be afraid of, Leo, you feel a warmth spread from the amulet in your hands. A sort of kind of shifting back and forth, like this golden light shifting to this electric blue and back, begins to waft from the amulet and form and coalesce in front of you. I want you to tell me, as a player and as a character, does this summon celestial take the form of you, your brother, or your father?
I think it surprises him that it takes the form of him. And I think what that informs him to is that he has been given the opportunity and the ability to provide aid to his friends for himself. That it is an avatar of himself that he has conjured out of the divine spark that is within him. It is a defender variant. It is not the ranged variant. And it looks very much like if he was a war cleric or a paladin even.
I'll say with that, the details of the face are Leo. But at an initial glance, you almost are shocked with how similar you and your brother look when given the same sort of stature and vibe. In addition to that, I just want to make a very, very slight callback. The only one who's going to get it at this table is Zach, because he was the only player who was here for this. But the last time that Leo saw another version of himself was the complete opposite. It was in the very beginning arc of Uralumis, where the Verdant Prince was, in retrospect, planting images in Leo's brain, seeing himself as more powerful, more sure, more confident, more convicted, but using those warlock powers that it attempted to give him. But this one is not that. It is not someone else's vision of Leo. It is Leo's vision of himself, and it looks much more similar to you than that last one did.
Indeed. And it has the ability to deal radiant damage and grant shields and heal people. So... And I looked at Dahlia as I sort of breathe very heavily, a little bit of sweat on my forehead. That you can't tell the difference in sweat and the slightly pattering rain. But I look to her and I say, "Well, I appreciate your help, your guidance, your centering. This is what I want to do, I guess."
I think
I've been told that I can
see this thing?
do this.
Can I sense it at all? Because I don't know if I would be able to sense it at all.
Corporeal. It is corporeal.
Yes, but the issue is that Dahlia is blind, and I'd say you can see it with your blind sight. See it.
Yeah, with the
you can
blind
detect
sight.
it with your blind sight. As far as detecting it outside of that blind sight, though,
because it is Leo.
Oh, that's a tough one.
But it isn't.
Leo has.
I think.
Holy light.
Yeah. Is it like? I think. Well, okay. Whatever the qualification for the light is, does Corteus qualify for that?
I don't think I can answer that one.
Yeah.
However,
that's a hard question.
Dahlia believes, I don't know if this is actually true.
Yeah.
But Dahlia believes that the light means that that person is destined for Parasolana.
And running with that, I'm going to say that connecting Parasolana to just the essence of divinity itself, that you can in fact detect this thing by sight. You're the same light that Leo glows with, this thing also glows with, for the purposes of you being able
nevertheless, to Dahlia, I mean, I'll say I'm not sure I quite understand. This is what you want to be, but to me it looks identical to you.
I think that's kind of the point. I think I've just been told that I can do it.
You can do it!
So, you can do it! Wait, none of you got that reference.
I believe in you.
God, Adam Sandler is.
I did get that reference.
Okay,
I
okay,
also
that's
got
more
the
people than I thought.
reference.
That's good.
Come on, we're
But-
not that young.
Yeah. So, I'm just flabbergasted. I'm a little put upon as to what I've just been told. But
Give it a hug.
yeah, I'll try. Actually, I do have a first command for it, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you destroy the thing that is on the ground in front of me?
Do you want to give us an attack roll for this thing? You have the stat block.
I do have the stat block. It will make an attack roll of my spell attack.
Cool.
So.
Which, hey, that does go up now, because you get to level up to level 9, my friend.
Yeah! So that would be a 13 to hit.
I mean,
Which
that'll
to
hit.
hit an amulet.
It's an
Yeah,
amulet
it's
on
like
the ground. That is
stationary
going to
object.
deal 1d10 plus 8 radiant damage.
Plus 8 radiant damage, yeah. I need to make an attack for this. Oh, I'm not in the roll 20.
Wait, my brother and Cortez, do you have physical dice? I will ship you some.
I do. Hold on.
I have plenty. I think I have like 5
No,
sets
I have
on this
I
shelf
have-
alone.
I have a bunch.
And it was right there the whole time, and
Oh
you
my
didn't
goodness.
even say it ever.
That is a
Being
4.
stubborn.
So 4 plus 8.
That'll
12
12
damage.
points of damage. I want you to tell me what happens, because this amulet is kind of magical. It's very like light magic. I think it's like a common or uncommon item. It's not too crazy.
Yeah, it's not crazy.
But what happens as your celestial spirit of yourself smashes this thing to bits?
I think that it hits it and it initially almost resists the damage. And I'm afraid that it won't work. And that terrifies me because I was really hoping it would work. But as the light of the celestial sword pierces it, I think the amulet goes a little sour as what I believe to be the embodiment of myself in Corteus's image pierces and destroys what I believe to be the antithesis of Corteus's wisdom in his fallen child. I think it like withers, and you have a little bit of the how they do it in every wizard movie where like 2 wizards cast a spell at each other and it goes like does that like a little bit, but then the amulet like corrodes and I kick it off the edge.
Hell yes. In a moment like this, I think it is incredibly fitting for me to remember to give you this. I think we mentioned it last time. Go ahead and give yourself 3 piety points. I don't remember what you were at. Dahlia, you will get 1 just for helping a fellow cleric. That is well within your realm. And to remind you of your current piety abilities, because I know you've taken this character over, the first lowest level piety ability that you get is Oathbound, which means you know Booming Blade, and you can add your wisdom modifier to initiative rolls. And the reason this is so important is because what your amulet did was added your wisdom modifier to initiative rolls. And then the second ability, which if you do not have on your current character sheet, please add it, is the Watcher ability. You can cast Thunderous Smite once per short rest for free, and after rolling initiative, your speed increases by 10 feet until the end of your turn. Mechanically speaking, Leo, in doing this, in forgoing this worship of Avant and finding his own way and casting Summon Celestial and seeing himself, has the same abilities with or without that magical amulet. So with that being said, The rain slowly dissipates. The clouds go back to kind of the sparse sunlight breaking through. And your celestial will last for as long as you want. It lasts up to an hour, but you can dismiss it or let it hang around as much as you want.
I'll just sort of let it go into the forming storm. And I'll turn to Dahlia and I'll say, if you ever need help with anything as well, I would be happy to do so. I know you probably have your own questions similar to this in some capacity, so just let me know. But I think I'm going to stay up here for a little while and watch the rain.
I will leave you to it.
When she leaves, I'll hang out for a couple minutes and sort of center myself. And then, having stocked a slightly different set of spells today, I will cast the sending spell to Ava and say, not sure what you're up to after we left, but I found a wonderful place up on the cliff, and I'd like to speak with you. It's important to me.
Be there soon. That's
I'll send you another one with directions.
no, she'll just find you.
Just find it.
She'll
I
just
didn't
find
send
you.
directions. How did you find me?
You literally just set it up on a cliff.
Ava's wandering the entire cliffside for hours and hours.
Be there soon.
Absolutely. Jocelyn is replying to a message really quick that I had a question about Dahlia, and then we will absolutely get to that. It's a short essay.
No, it isn't.
It was 2 sentences. Either way, Dahlia, do you stay and take Leo up on his offer to help you, because you are still level 8? You watched Leo kind of break that next step, or do you return and kind of make your way through the city slowly as a lone wandering blind person?
I think I know my way around well enough now. And I remembered the way that we took. No, I think that Dahlia fully believes that this moment belongs to Leo, and adding my own thing on would only take away from that, and that doesn't feel fair. Plus, it's a cloudy day. If I'm going to level up, it's going to be in the bright sunshine.
Fair enough. So as Dahlia exits, Ava, over the course of however long it takes you to get up to this cliffside, it is not a huge city, but still navigating through it, it is dense. So we'll say about an hour passes as Leo meditates, has some time to himself, and you eventually stumble upon him looking out over one of the few openings that the wall around the city has to like kind of look out over the cliffside. There are a couple of buildings and a couple of like plazas that look out over the sea. You see him in whatever form Leo wants to describe.
Hold on. Because in that hour, I did something else.
Okay.
Just in the hour that they were gone, okay?
All right.
Let me back up.
Skirt. Skirt.
Okay.
In time.
Ava went to her room after kind of everybody dissipated. And Zach. I can't hear you. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Because I didn't say anything. I think after a certain point, I would try to go back up to my room to. I have a third sending spell, and I was going to debate sending one to Fira, but then I realized Lucian's asleep. So I was like, nope, not that room. And I'll go into one of the other 2 rooms, did not pay attention to who was staying in which room, and just walked into Ava's room, did knock. And I walk in and just go, oh, Ava, sorry, I didn't realize you were here.
She's not looking at you. She's kind of looking out. I imagine there's like a balcony or like a window or something that she's been looking out. So her back is to you. So people come at me for barging into rooms. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my one time does not count for nearly as much as your 30,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
Look, my bad. Lucy was asleep. I needed another space. I was thinking about sending to my sister.
Another one.
Well,
Which
you wouldn't know if
sister?
it was Kata or a different one without any prior context to that statement.
So tell me.
Yes, it wasn't Fira. She's with my younger brother, Arthur.
Oh, so you were sending a message to our sister and our younger brother, Arthur.
Yeah, look, I have some things to say about that. I think we both know what they're going to be. Do you have anything you want to say before I get into that?
Go ahead. Oh.
This is mixed signals.
Okay, no, go ahead.
Look, Ava, you called Balgaroth, Balgi, and our dad.
Yes.
You're calling my siblings your siblings.
Yes. And
I
you,
found- Sure, you're my sister.
my brother.
Sure. I don't think that you will like my family very much. Because we're not biological, not like Leo and his sibling and parents. We are a family that remain together out of our circumstances.
So
You
perfect.
you are more than welcome to join it. You're more than welcome to be my sibling. I just question whether or not you will allow yourself to do so.
If that means you're gonna boss me around and think that I'm not going to come back at you with sass.
I don't care if you do that. I have enough of that from Kata and Arthur. I'm more worried about you pushing us away.
Ah. I see. You know, Rosario, I wanted to tell you this for a long time. Do you remember when we first met?
You were hiding behind Grace's shadows, trying not to be seen by us.
Yeah. I suppose I was. But that's not really what I meant. Ah, I didn't think you'd actually remember that. Wow, you got me. But anyways, I meant at first, you were very apprehensive of me. I feel like you didn't really like me at all. But that was okay, because I obviously was very apprehensive of you as well. Maybe Leo even more so, but definitely you. You did kind of threaten me a little bit. And then you also broke my nose, so
Don't jump scare
apprehensive.
me.
I know that now. But I was, as you saw, very scared. I was very frightened. I was like skittish little fucking bunny or something. I thought that when I left the church, when I finally was able to get away, that all that fear, it would just go away. To my disappointment, I guess things don't really work like that. But then I met Baron, and then things started to get a little bit lighter. And I felt reassurance and comforted. And then after knowing you for a short while, how you are and what you're about, I started to feel the same way about you. Like I didn't have to be afraid all the time because you were there, and like I could finally live again. And but then Baron went and he died. And that was devastating. And then you left me for 45 minutes. 45 terrible, awful minutes. And all of that fear came crashing back down, but amplified. I don't think I'd ever been so scared in my life. And in those moments, I would have done anything to get you back. I would have burned cities to the ground or massacred as many people as it took, because I'm selfish and a coward, and I just didn't want to be alone again. And I thought if anyone's gonna stick with me, well, then it's probably Rosari's. I didn't want to be lost again.
Look, I apologize for leaving you, for leaving all of you.
For 45 minutes.
It was a lot shorter of a time period and a lot longer of a time period for me. Very weird dynamic. Look, I can't promise that I'll always be here. And none of us can make that promise. The question is, what are you going to do with your time while we are all here? You can stay and remain as part of our family. Not just mine, but the party's family. That is an open invitation. Or you can run and hide, do whatever it is you do at the god's awful worst time of the night. Or you can choose to remain.
Yeah.
Look,
I don't want to be alone.
then don't. And I'm not saying go hook up with someone new tonight. I'm saying have a meaningful connection.
No. Meaningful connection. Well, you know, that's the thing though, right? Is that the meaningful connections,
They hurt.
they hurt. They fucking hurt. And Dahlia, and she just like starts banging her
Yeah,
head on your
and-
chest armor.
Yeah, and Dahlia burned a city for someone she cared about.
I know. I
You
would've
know
done
what?
the same. I would've
Yes,
done
there
the
you go.
same.
So are you angry at her or are you angry with her?
I know. I can't put all the blame on her. I can't. She is not the reason that I ended up where I am. Everything that happened after the fall of High Rock, all those choices I made, that was all me, not her.
It is okay to be angry at her. It is not okay to remain angry at her. She made mistakes. You made mistakes. Ideally, you both learned from them and are going to do better. I can't say anything. I sentenced thinking Hellmount to obliteration.
Yeah, I know.
I think
I
we
know.
really are the bad guys at
Yeah,
this point.
it just sounds like it. And I can't say that I wasn't disappointed in your choices, but at the same time, I don't think I would have been able to hold myself back either. And you know, that's the thing too. If I was in Dahlia's position, she's such a good person, much better than me, because I don't think that I would have stopped. And maybe that does make me terrible, because I still would do anything for you, for any of them.
Including Dahlia?
Yes, I am angry, but I cannot bring myself to hurt her. And I don't tell anybody this. Also, don't be mad at me, but I did try. I did not actually stab her. I couldn't.
Good, I guess.
Fucking couldn't.
Move progression?
Yeah, I know. It's really frustrating. It just, you know, when Leo's family fucked up your home and slaughtered everybody.
Yes.
And you were so mad at him for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to get over it. It's like a deep wound, and I always had this feeling that she had something to do with it, being as she told us what she's done before.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
hoped that it wouldn't blissfully ignorant, I suppose, and then to hear that confirmation straight from her mouth.
As the expert in deep wounds, they don't heal quickly, even with magic. And unfortunately for you, there's no magical solution to your problem.
Fucking sucks.
It does. You know what makes it better? Not running away from it. I'm gonna guess that whenever she told you this, you said something very rude that you probably regret right now, and then left. I'll bet you a favor. And I can cast Zone of Truth if I need to.
What's the favor?
Talk to her. Have a full conversation.
And... I want to. But I can't promise it'll end well. You know how I am.
Hey, if you're gonna fall forward.
Probably not on her. She's like so much smaller than me.
She is very small. Honestly, both of our
blind.
clerics are very small beings.
Yes.
It is so interesting.
It's... Okay.
I am average sized. Thank you.
I have doubled
Leo
your health.
from that cliff just heard someone call him small.
Yeah.
That's
Your other self is just sizing you up like, do you even lift, bro?
Your next piety power is to just always know when people are just talking smack about you.
Your ears ring.
Avant has that warning.
Mm.
Also, while I have everybody's attention, can I just throw it out there that Rosarius is now not the only person in the party who has destroyed a city inadvertently?
It's literally like...
I was
3 of us.
13.
Twice is a coincidence. If one more person does it, you guys are the bad guys.
I
like honestly, we've got it.
13-year-olds can be evil. I know. I teach them. I lied. I teach 14-year-olds. Anyways, continue.
I will try, Rosaries. For you. Because you
Not for me.
get the bet.
It's for you. Quit lying to yourself.
It's really hard. Okay, I know. I will... You know, I thought you were going to come in here and just, like, yell at me and lecture me and tell me that I'm being stupid.
I've learned that some people respond to different environments. You respond poorly to almost all of them. So I figured this might be one final try.
Oh, I'm glad you tried this. Can I ask you something?
Cannot guarantee I will respond. But go ahead. Fine, I'll respond. Just ask the question.
Would you do anything to get me back to?
As of right now, yes.
Maybe not in the beginning?
Oh, I was just saying, like I'd do anything for Kata if you're an Arthur. If you remain, you're my family.
Okay. What were you gonna send to Fira then?
They're nearby. Shorty, what's the name of the Dragonborn city?
Windromeda.
Andromeda.
Windromeda. My 2 siblings I haven't seen in a year and a half at this point are in Windromeda. So I was thinking about sending them a message to come meet us, but... And I'll look down. I'm not sure that I'm ready for them to see me.
Ava's gonna look down too?
At me being undead to connect the dots for an insight check.
I was not really sure.
It's been a year and a half and Rosari still hasn't got new shoes.
Like, is there something wrong with your
I
outfit?
do have new shoes. I'm wearing elven boots now.
You're so right.
Right, that's gonna be a whole thing to explain. But no better time than the present, right? And besides, I want to meet them.
Then sure. I will send a message at a later date because the person that would respond to me is currently indisposed. Shorty just got up from the table.
Oh. Like,
Um,
what
They
does
took off.
that mean?
Leo and
I'm
I are
so-
currently
What are they doing?
Leo and I are currently like actively summoning a celestial, and I'm like, hey, I think someone's talking about both of us. I don't know. It's just this weird sinking
Why?
feeling.
Oh,
Did you miss me?
Yes.
did that
Shorty,
indisposed
real quick,
feeling
it
go
doesn't
away?
need to be exact words. I'm basically just going to tell Fira that I'm currently in Callisto for a couple of weeks, if they have the time to get here and ability to get here.
Ooh.
I don't think they would with the stuff being down right now, so it's kind of
yeah. The response.
That's not fair.
I'm gonna keep myself to 25 words just because I love this challenge. It's such a cool interaction of the spell. But Afira's gonna respond and say, "Would love to visit. Travel takes. How long would it take to get from one place to the other? They're about
You said it's by airship.
80 miles apart. It would take them. Travel takes 2 or 3 weeks. Airships not
an
publicly available.
Oh.
You could come to Windromeda, maybe. Let me know. Love us.
I know full well that's just Fira saying that, not Arthur. That us is a complete lie. Sorry, looks like we'll have to go to Andromeda at some point. Maybe after we help.
I'm sure that
Yeah.
Gwen wanted to visit there anyways.
I'm sure. We'll see where this convoluted story takes us.
All right.
And at that moment, you get
I
a
get a
sending spell.
sending from Leo. I gotta go.
Gotta say, I would have loved. It obviously did not have to happen, but it would have been real telling if, whenever Rosarius is talking about that, make meaningful connections, that sending just kind of popped in right there. I'm not gonna kite your characters. Ava, you get the sending. You're free to head towards Rosari's, but not Rosari's, towards Leo. You're leaving Rosari's.
You walk 2 feet forward.
Yeah. Will you give me a flat d20? I just want a luck check. Dahlia, same thing. Here's what I'm going to say. Don't read your numbers out yet. This is not necessarily a luck check in that, like, roll high good, roll low bad. It is if you guys roll within 2 of each other, you are going to pass each other in the streets of Callisto.
All right, let me know when I can read out my number.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Let's see what Danny has to roll. A 2?
15.
Then no.
No, sir.
Great.
One time I roll so poorly.
Anyways, Ava. Same thing I said earlier. You wander the coast for a little bit, find one of the alcoves that Leo is kind of set up in. How do you want to approach him? Tenno, what does Leo look like? Is he praying? What is he doing? You guys just let me know.
I'm like standing on the edge of the cliff, like silhouetted by the afternoon sun, with my sword on my shoulder,
Or a
looking at looking at this like celestial being ascending into the clouds.
Or a farming.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm. Ava's gonna walk up very quietly and just. So does she see the thing? You?
Yeah, it lasts for an hour. It's been less than an hour.
Leo, I think I'm seeing double.
Oh, Jesus, you can't scare me like that. You're so quiet.
What? You're scaring me right now. There's two of you. One.
Well, I mean, that
looks
one's
a
made
little-
of light and stuff. But yes.
What in the world kind of magic is this?
Cortean, I
Cortean,
think.
you
Yes.
think?
Well, I reached out to the man himself, and what I got back was a reflection of my own intent, which I think is kind of telling.
You talked
I
to
feel good.
Cortean.
No. Yeah, nobody knows where he is. He's probably dead. Who knows? But this is the best I've got. I've been quite distraught and unsure about how to proceed, and I thought that trying to summon some sort of avatar of my divinity would maybe clarify some things for myself. And it seems that powers above believe that I have the powers within to rectify what has happened.
You aren't gonna tell her that without my help you might have summoned Avant.
Yes, and also I called Dahlia along. I know you two are spitting.
He glares
but,
at you immediately.
She was very helpful. I might have done something very stupid. I don't claim to be a smart man. But this is not why I called you here. Sorry. We'll let that thing go.
Hold on, wait. Can it come here?
Sure. Yeah. It's corporeal, waves at you.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch it. What does it do? Does it do anything?
Sort of, you touch it. It's like it's there. It's corporeal. You can interact with it, but like if it's not intending to resist you, you just kind of go through it, and it kind of feels like a warm sunshine.
It feels good.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel when I cast it.
All giddy and warm inside.
It was weird.
I don't know, I kind of
Anyway.
like it.
Uh,
What did you call me here for, church boy?
Well, I hope that you haven't had any, heart-wrenching conversations yet today. Because
I haven't cried yet. What are you talking about? What do you mean?
I've been roaming around the city for a long time, a number of days now, sort of culminating in my ability to do this, a decision to do this. And it seems to me that some things have become clear that I wanted to sort of share with you. I talked to Lucian, by the way. He gave me some very good dictionary words, so I've written some stuff down.
Oh no.
Because I mean, all of us are basically, we're all genocidal maniacs. Let's just be very clear about that. A whole lot of us.
Yeah, and like part of the world, a lot of parts of the world too.
Yes, so we have a lot of things to sort of parse through. But I was looking around the city and sort of thinking about how we are feeling about ourselves. And a lot of us are carrying a large amount of despair and trying to right things that we have done wrong ourselves, for ourselves, without anyone else's real input. Rosari's basically sacrificed himself to death to do whatever he needs to do. Dahlia has this weird compulsion to help every single thing that comes across her path. Lucian buries himself in his books and devotes him to nothing else and talks to nobody. Athera tries to do things that's right by her home and in turn lies to and is secluded from everyone else. All of us have all these problems. Because we're all trying to do it ourselves. I mean, Dahlia's compulsion is mostly just because she feels bad about having done so many bad things. She tries to do as many good things as possible. You can spin everything as bad, okay? That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But the people here aren't like that. And even if they think that perhaps someone else is in the wrong, they don't fall to this sort of bickering and despair. So I've written something that I think might help a lot of us. But I think really for you, because you are very hard on yourself, and well, anyway. So here we go. Justice cannot be meted out from on high, nor can we ourselves be arbiters of justice for our own sins. Justice can only be mediated by those of our community and those that we love. Seeking personal forgiveness is a fight against the ego that has no victor and will only result in self-destruction. True forgiveness will only come from those who love you in spite of yourself, featuring Zars, and because of, not in spite of, the flaws that you yourself cannot see past. And that took me a while.
That was... How wise are you? That seemed very wise.
It took me a long
you...
time to put that together. But I spent a lot of time watching people and talking to people and thinking about ourselves, because I haven't had time to do that. We've been on the road, we've been doing things, and I've just been holding this inability to think about the things that have happened. And I took it to the idea of Avant and his despair, and the fact that he, in his despair, decided that he is the arbiter of justice, that justice is some sort of thing that exists ethereally, that we can apply to everybody, that we don't know, and I don't think that's true. And I also don't think that we can accurately assess ourselves in any capacity. And then I was thinking about you, because you so desperately want to believe that you are unforgivable, and nobody else thinks that. So I wanted to, I think everyone could benefit from this, but I just want you to know that all of us want to see you be at peace. And here's the other thing. You think that you're so unworthy because of all the terrible things you've done, but in spite of that, and as much as people might see a sort of flippant or nihilistic or, I don't know, shallow person motivated by, I don't know, I can't even put the words to it because I don't see you like that. But you have so much passion, so much, you care so deeply. Like when Rosaris died, if you took you as the baseline, everyone else looked like they didn't give a shit. And that's something that you can't put value on and makes you value. And you also said before that you didn't deserve to be here, you weren't supposed to be here, you don't deserve anything. And perhaps you don't, but you're here now, and I can only hope that, regardless of if it's deserved or not, that I get to be around you for as long as I can.
Leo.
Yeah.
I'm glad you called me here. I wanted to let you know that you are right this time. I thought you'd like to hear that because, I kind of threw it in your face a lot before. You are right, and about me, whatever it is you think of me, and you called me a hypocrite before because I made you the whole amulet thing, and then I said that stuff, but then I do like the opposite, and if you think I'm terrible or a very temperamental bitch, or whatever awful things you might think of me, you're probably right, and I really don't even, I've been so terrible to you. I wouldn't blame you if you hated me. I'm glad to kind of hear that you you must not. Anyways, and you're right. I don't want to be alone, but then I push everyone away so that I don't get hurt, and I run, and it kind of works against each other there. But I don't want to be alone, but if I hurt you first, then you can't hurt me, and if I leave you first, then you can't leave me. I just don't know any other way to be, but I don't want to be alone.
Well, you're not alone with any of us, but I don't want to force you to change. I don't want you to change. Because even through your quips and
my assassinations, my poisoning,
your sass by itself without the ass. I mean, not without the ass. I've seen through. I see the goodness, and I see the wonder and the emotion and the passion, and maybe I don't want you to tell you to be different, because I wouldn't want that. But if you want to be a part of something, then I would be very happy to see that in you. And whether that's with group or whatever.
You said you would help me with my suicide mission?
Yes, that too. I would do anything. Spend more
So
time
you
with you.
will-
Would you like to go to the ball together?
Wow. Well, that was out of... Yeah, we shouldn't we? Right? Because,
we should. I mean,
we're supposed to
we should go.
blend in
Yeah.
and, as like a...
People take people to the ball, right?
together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then we look just like regular
It would be
guests.
super weird if we just were like a bunch
Right.
of random people
No, yeah,
roaming
I
around
think
by
that's-
ourselves.
You're so clever, Leo. When
Mhm.
did you get so clever?
Let's. Anyway, I guess I should go find something to wear for the ball. I'll see you later, I guess.
You will
Okay,
still help me with the suicide mission. You kill who I tell you to kill no matter what?
Well, not that, but
The person that I want to kill?
I would help you do whatever you want if it would help you be at peace, so that you wouldn't have to run away again.
Very kind.
selfish.
Leo. Selfish. Well, perhaps when it comes about, probably long time from now, because that's all in Chimera and, currently
I
being
don't really
chased by
see
an
this-
angel.
I don't really see us dissolving after the fact either.
Well, you may regret it, And she just
Not very
holds out her
smart, man.
pinky. Pinky, promise me then.
I promise you that I will come with you to seek your revenge, whatever it ends up being in the end, so that we can lay your consciousness to rest and get on with our lives.
I'll take that promise. And now I really do need to go shopping for a dress because, we have to... What were you gonna wear? No, surprise me.
Okay. I'll send you some sketches or something.
I won't send you any. It'll be a surprise. I love surprises. All right, Leo. Thank you.
As you
I
both
do feel
turn
better.
to leave, you notice a figure. I'm going to say that you guys are out kind of like on a semicircle made of stone past the
We notice a
walls
figure?
of... Well, we're getting there. past the wall of the city, like overlooks the sea. It's like a nice, quiet little, like 25-foot wide stone semicircle with a railing around it. Standing in the sort of archway leading in through the wall is a figure, silver hair, tight, dark gray clothes, kind of like leaning against it, fiddling with her nails, and you guys begin to take steps towards it, and she stands up and places her arms behind her back. It is Madame Dorenzo, and she speaks to you guys. Slowly, you begin to realize, if you have not already, that you have been hearing the sounds of birds singing, and it is a dreary, partially rainy day, not necessarily a super common thing. It clicks in your head. She's standing there, and she has a slightly confused look on her face, and she says, well, I didn't want to interrupt the moment, but...
What moment?
Just stop scaring the shits out of me today.
We were talking about, we were getting ready for the ball of yours. That
Yeah, we were talking about the ball, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, who are you going with,
And
Azalea?
my wife.
Ava, like, fully mouth. Oh, you are, okay.
I slap Ava.
Right,
No,
that's...
I see
So
you've taken
cool.
some creative liberties in me saying that you should make preparations for the ball, but to each their own. It might help you blend in if you both have disguises and play the part of being there
Right.
with someone.
Yes, Leo was so clever for that.
Exactly, yes.
So I have your druid doing a task for me, but I had a question that I wanted to ask you. Last we spoke in person, you mentioned wanting access to Galeazzo's body. Is that still true?
I personally don't give, well, Lucian might, maybe. Do you think
Lucian would,
No,
and also
he probably doesn't
Ava,
want to. I
but
don't think he
Ava,
does.
Ava,
What?
he definitely does. You minx.
No, I
Um,
think he doesn't. Unless
but-
you were to pay somebody like, I don't know, like 50 gold or something. Maybe he would get access, but...
Oh, God, so devious. No, but literally also, like, if he was worried about sort of poisoning himself, you're like the poison lady, so you might be interested in it as well.
I, kind of think that it's weird. I keep getting like these thoughts in my head, like people are like demanding that I say yes to a certain situation that's happening right now. But I don't
just
know
want a yes
what.
or no. Do you need to go to the crypt?
Can I ask you some questions?
We can extort him later. Let's just
Fine.
agree up front.
Yes to the crypt, but can I ask some questions to you, please?
You have my attention for all of 5 minutes.
Okay, one, when did you get married, and how old are you? Because you look really nice for, whatever you couldn't be past like 25, I think.
You flatter me. This, for context yet again, she has like slightly tan skin, the barest of tiny little wrinkles, like crow's feet, smile lines. The silver hair is really the only thing that makes her look old, but she says, I'm 121 years old, and my wife and I are approaching our 30th anniversary next year.
Jordy, do I know if she's like an elf or like what race she is? She's an elf, right?
What
High
race
elf,
did
or-
I make her? Let's look.
Wow.
I have.
I would assume. Well, she's not a human. I know that.
She is
Also
a
just
human woman.
cannot.
No.
I cannot contain
No, you're
my
not.
stare. I could not contain myself. I'm like, Ava, what are you doing?
She's
a
He is
human?
clearly not 25.
She is human. But she
Druids, bro.
tells you guys, completely ignoring what you're saying, she says, listen, if you would like access to the crypt, I do have a potential way for you to get in. I do not have a solution, but I have a situation, and I also need your decision on something. The ball is in 8 days, and she pulls out like a little map from her pocket and unfolds it. And I'm actually going to send you guys to roll 20 really quick.
Well, that's cool, Shorty.
All of us or just them?
Do I have to?
Technically everyone. I will let you guys talk about this over the table.
It's just a floor plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't.
What this is,
Try.
it is a map of the ballroom. That is the wrong window. What are we doing? Roll 20. Lock in for a minute, please. Okay, it is a map of the ballroom. And she shows it to you and she says, right, so there are 6 balconies around the outside longer walls of the ballroom. There are plenty of tables on the floor level, and then the dance floor, which is sunk in about 10 feet, and it has the dancing platforms. Those will not stay there. Those will move and float around. I need you to tell me where you want your group to be stationed. Now, these tables, this is a rough sketch. They could hold all of you. The balconies can hold up to 10. Where would you like to be? Pissarro will be in the top left.
So we all have to stay together? Or can we...
Well, not necessarily,
place...
but other people are also going to be at tables, so it's going to be difficult to just stick you with the group and not to raise any suspicion. But it's certainly a possibility.
I just feel like spread out has more eyes and more people listening out. Different... What do you think, Leo?
Fine.
Really, I'm no war tactician in any capacity. This would be a question for the other boys, honestly. But I would tend to think that we would be best. I would tend to think we'd be best spread out in small groups. Perhaps also someone with. We could have our precognitive oracle as well as perhaps somewhere stationed somewhere relevant. I'm not entirely sure of
I will give you this map to keep. I just need an answer by tomorrow.
Okay, good. Why do you not want us to meet with your godson? What would it matter if he saw who we are?
Because he does not think he needs to be protected. He thinks that I am on a wild goose chase. I think that's the phrase that you use down in Wissaria. He thinks that this is all for naught. I disagree with him strongly, as you know. And if he knows that I'm sending people to protect him, he is going to fight against that, tooth and nail.
Well, what is he going to do? Fight us?
No, but he's going to try to elude you as best as he can.
Well, I don't think with the perception this group has.
He thinks he is old and responsible beyond that of needing protected.
Is he married?
No, he is far too much of a contrarian.
Okay, so he'll be. Well, it's not like we're all gonna be there the whole time at the tables. There's gonna be like dancing and like drinks and like those little fancy hors d'oeuvres on the silver plates that the waiters like kind of move around and you pick them up and they're probably
You're
gonna be
already
gross,
4 minutes in and I said you had 5 minutes.
Sorry.
Take the map, consult, send me a message by the end of tonight or early tomorrow morning at the absolute latest. What I meant to tell you was at the crypt that Galeazzo is in, the Dimora de Andisplente. It is our tongue for House of Former Glory. Chaplain Edmund Briggs will be going in, and he does a weekly set of ceremonies on many of the bodies. Now, I am trying to avoid mingling myself with your activities as best as possible. I think that being able to plead ignorance is a blessing. If you were to somehow get his amulet from him, or if you were willing to just risk the dangers of the crypt itself, you could go in and see Galeazzo's body. While the chaplain does his rounds, the crypt is blocked from any visitors outside of him. So,
and we're not allowed to kill anybody?
I would prefer it if you didn't. That would just raise much more suspicion.
Alright. No fires?
It is made of stone.
No, I'm not talking about there, but yes. No starting
avoid
fires.
destruction.
No. no destruction, no killing. This is gonna be boring. Another boring task, Leo!
If you go in without Briggs's amulet, I promise you it will not be boring. Galeazzo was incredibly
don't tell her that.
paranoid in the months before his passing, and his crypt is guarded very well. With that being said, I have other matters to attend to. Please send me a message by tonight so that I may know what tables to reserve for your name.
Yes,
As well as
ma'am.
I would love a list of your disguises, what you will each look like. I certainly hope that the majority of you are not going as yourselves, and a list of aliases should you have them.
I would be
you wanna-
going as a storm giant, so I will be in costume.
You remember how I said blend in?
It's a costume party. What do you want from me?
It's a masquerade.
Yeah, so everyone's gonna
Same
be
thing?
wearing dazzling things, and if we want to blend in, we need to be wearing dazzling things.
You are
That's what happened, like
Azalea.
silver
and
and
green.
filigree.
Do you see many other 6.5-foot tall green people walking around?
I'll paint myself blue. It'll work out. Don't worry.
So then we'll have 3 blue.
Shifts into a bird. You watch as she puts her hand to the little choker necklace that she has. Now you recognize it, a piece of viridium in its center, and she shifts and then flies away, and the birds exit with her. And with that,
Hey Leo, do you want to play a fun prank on Lucian and Rosaries and not tell them about
I was
that
going to say that
amulet?
I think it would be hilarious if we didn't tell them
Right? It would be so
that there was going to be
funny.
defenses in the crypt,
Oh
and
my
then
gosh.
we go in and get to fight some
Yes.
skeletons or something.
Oh,
I haven't fought in,
ew.
a cool thing for a while.
Oh my goodness.
with that being said, we're gonna take a short break. We'll be right back.
This makes me and Leo step cousins, I think.
What are you
Adopted
doing?
cousins. There's
Yeah,
just
okay,
no step.
cousin.
There's no step here.
Step. Y'all
Okay.
took a full leap. What do you mean?
We're cousins.
Oh, hold on.
What are you doing, step cuz?
And we're back.
That's my fault. Also, you guys are fucking
Episode
cracked,
name.
by the way. It's lava. I thought we talked about this.
It keeps changing every time.
I don't want to be fucking skincare over here. Of we know,
Oh my god, it does sound like
The ship
it.
name has got to be lava because it's so hot.
it's so hot.
I've said Aveo the entire time.
Also,
Does sound like skincare.
Leo is coming out of his box and he's going CN, baby.
Hear me out.
We're going
Leva.
chaotic.
Leva. Because if
Leva.
Ava fucks around too much, what's Leo gonna do? Leva.
No, we pinky promise.
That
We
was a
pinky
good one.
promise.
Hey, Jody, we got the pinky promise. It's gonna turn into a different one soon.
hey. Anyway, let's pick back up and keep playing, shall we? We have an hour left until we need to start wrapping up and being done, but you guys have this little crypt that you can go and check out. I say little, it's a massive crypt, but Galeazzo's body is there, and Dorenzo has officially given you guys the kind of go-ahead. She told you the name of it, kind of roughly where it is in the city, and said that this chaplain, Edmund Briggs, is going in today, and there shouldn't be anyone else in there but him. He has a special medallion. If you can get it, you don't have to worry about any of the safety measures. I see a hand raised, yes.
Yeah. 2 things. Number 1, did we go search the city for Dahlia? Because you wanted her to get lost, and I think it's funny.
I don't want her to get lost, I just think it takes a while to get back.
Okay, I want her to get lost. I think it's funny.
Okay.
And 2, we are both going underground and probably going to fight undead, neither of which Dahlia can do / is comfortable with.
The second part is a skill issue. The first part, the group can decide. We have another cleric
Dahlia,
and a paladin.
look, this is what we're gonna do, and I know this is not what you want to do. So, how about you hang out with the Gravekeeper and talk about graves? I don't know.
Talk about the graves?
I know you're like a cleric, and he's probably some sort of religious man of some sort. I don't know.
Alright, I can talk to him.
They said he was going to go cast spells on the bodies. So
What kind of spell?
I'm assuming like a rest in peace sort of thing.
You don't think it's a spell to keep them down, do you? We just heard about that.
That's sort of what I
Night
mean.
Angel.
As well, I'm aware there are some sort of rituals that can be used to prevent that sort of thing. Perhaps that's what he's doing. Maybe there's like some viridium thing where like the people bodies come back to life or something.
Lucian,
Well, I don't
can
know.
you do you have a thing that can make him sleep for a long time?
Or I can just talk to
Yeah,
him because
it's
I'm
called-
scared of being underground.
Sorry.
I
that was-
have been experimenting with alchemy quite a bit. I'm sure I could whip something up.
Really? Okay, well that sounds promising because we need that amulet off of him. And the only way I know how to get it is to poison and or kill him.
Could you
I
not
would
just
not like to kill him.
strangle him, perhaps?
Why
Strangle
are we
him to death?
strangling? No!
That would be kill.
I could.
No!
I could strangle
Well-
him to death.
No, please!
Wait, is there not some sort of like poison you could use to put him to sleep and you just like blow dart it or something?
I am saving that one, Leo, for somebody special. I
could just- Sorry,
can
that was weird.
I can throw some grung poison at him, and I'm not really sure which one does what anymore, so it'll be just a luck of the draw.
Or I could talk to him.
Or I could also use the pale tincture I have, but that also might kill him.
Do we need his
Ah,
amulet?
kill
Yes or
him.
no?
Yes, we need the amulet, or
Why?
we will be.
Ava,
well-
what are you doing? You're ruining it. We were going to have this whole fun thing where we didn't tell you that we need the amulet. We're going to run in there, and all the traps were going to go off, and like things were going to rise out from the dead, and we're going to have a grand old time. And you're
Does
ruining
not
it.
sound fun. That sounds opposite of fun.
Yes.
Lucian.
So, considering that we do not have a lot of time, we're doing this tonight.
This is happening like now. Yeah.
Shorty, would I be able to go to a shop, buy an Amor's moss bloom, and craft a perfume potion to give to Ava to give advantage on persuasion checks?
I love
Boy,
this.
as if I need that, but okay.
I'm gonna leave this down to a roll because you guys are on a time crunch here. Give me a
Nat 20.
You're
flat
right.
D20, and I'm gonna set the DC. We're gonna call this fully 50-50. The DC is 10, just to find a shop selling the ingredient you need. Not to mention the fact that you're gonna have to craft it, and that's gonna take a short bit of time.
Can I ask the party to help me find a shop
Sure.
to possibly lower the DC or get advantage?
I'll just say get advantage, flat D20. Go ahead, roll the first one by itself to see if Lucian knows, and the second one is party knowledge.
That second one's a nat 20.
Oh, party knows.
First one was a 6.
Cool. I will defer to Leo. Has been wandering around the city for a couple of days. He's like, oh yeah, I saw a kind of basic alchemy shop 5 or 6 blocks from here. We could just go there. Lucian, having been a little bit of a homebody stuck between here and the library, didn't even know it existed. I'm going to say you go ahead and purchase it. The information for how much it cost is on our little document, so I'm going to have to look that up. But before we even get to that, are you attempting to craft this quickly?
In time for us to make it there.
Okay.
So the time to craft is showing 1 hour. I don't know which value you want to go to, but value for a city, it's a common potion.
It's 1 day, but you have an ability. If you give yourself disadvantage on the check, you can craft it in 2 hours. That'll still be
My
enough
source
time.
says 1 hour.
What source are you looking at?
The crafting table you sent me.
Oh, that was... Oh, yeah, perfume is different. I forgot. It's not technically a potion. You're so right. You can craft it in an hour. Please make me a alchemist supplies check with advantage, because this shit's easy for you.
But you said he had to give disadvantage.
That was because he was originally going to have to craft it super fast.
Oh, sorry. I was just it's confusing. You said disadvantage and then
Yes, it is
okay.
1 hour. My bad.
I got an 18 and a 17, so I'm assuming I'm going to make that DC.
Yeah, the DC is like 10. You're good. As a matter of fact, I'll say that you make 2 of them. And
Ooh.
you have to spend 2 silver pieces to get those materials.
Sweet.
So, what exactly do you want me to do, Lucian?
Okay, you're obviously the most cunning of the bunch.
Oh, that was so sweet of you.
That's nice. I want you to take this just to get a leg up and to see if you
leg
can...
up? You want me to put my leg up?
Ava, please.
Okay, sorry. I'm listening.
I would like you to take this to give you an advantage while talking with this man to hopefully convince him to just give us the amulet, so there doesn't need to be any stabbing, strangulation, blood loss of any kind, or death.
You know, it just kind of feels like you're just using me.
I'm the one who spent the money for this and made it for you.
Oh, you did, and that's so nice of you. I guess I could do it for you, Lucian.
And here's the second one in case you lose the first one.
Thanks. All right, I'm going to this guy with this perfume on. I'm gonna do commanding presence. I'm gonna enthrall him. I am pulling it all out at this chaplain.
This guy's gonna be obsessed with you.
Mid-afternoon, you guys approach this crypt. It's a large, ornamental, ostentatious, very nice-looking giant crypt called the House of Former Glory. So a lot of people who are very important or very wealthy who died are buried here. It's got these large pillars out front, and you guys approach, and the doors are currently closed, and there is a sign on the doors that says closed for, oh, what's a good word for this? Not maintenance. That's not exactly what's happening here. But it just says, we'll just say it's closed for today. Come back tomorrow.
Lucian, is this breaking and entering?
Not if he allows us in.
Like it. Well, what are you going to do, knock?
That's what I would assume. Knock on the door, take the potion. When he comes to the door, just kindly and slightly magically ask him permission to enter and take the amulet. And maybe directions while we're at it. Might as well get everything we can.
Seem to have a lot of faith in me.
I have faith in my potions.
Okay.
I put a hand on Ava's shoulder. He has faith in you, as do we all. Guidance.
This guy is so fucked. Please don't be creepy.
If you roll a nat 1 after all this, I'm leaving for the night.
I guess I'll knock on the door.
Large metal doors give a thung, 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 thung. You don't hear a response.
I think I have to break in, Lucian.
Well, then you can just add asking for forgiveness to the list of things we need to ask him for.
You know this is really gonna hurt my morals somewhere deep down. She just starts picking the lock. She's gonna pick whatever lock, door thing.
Fantastic.
Hopefully.
Give me a Thieves' Tools check. The DC is going to be 16.
Okay. That's a 9 plus 9? 9 plus 9.
18 will certainly do it. You guys are standing there for like an awkward minute while Ava pulls out her Thieves' Tools and begins like unlocking this large metallic lock at the front of these doors. A couple people walk past and kind of give you guys odd glances, but don't stop you. It looks enough like you know what you're doing, so they ignore you. Ava, you successfully unlock the door, and you hear a heavy thump as the lock slides over, and you're able to now open the doors.
Yes, Lucian.
Right after we get the doors open, can I take this time to use a 4th level and 1st level spell slot to attempt to cast Telepathic Bond on the party?
I will say you don't have to use a 4th and a 1st level. You can just attempt to cast it, but if you fail, it'll either drain some spell slots or give you levels of exhaustion. We will see. Go ahead and make me a spell attack roll with disadvantage.
If I use a 4th and 1st, can I just do a base, no disadvantage?
Can I give you Bardic?
No to the no disadvantage, yes to the Bardic.
Lucian, it looks like you're trying to do something really hard. So your veins are popping out in your forehead. I don't know what you're thinking about right now. And she just puts a hand on your shoulder. But don't fuck it up.
I am ever so slightly switching this because it's a different spell, different use. I'm going to say DC 16. It's a spell attack roll. You have Bardic that you can use, which is a D6. Go ahead and give us that roll.
I got a 19 and an 18.
All right. You just have Bardic. This was so easy for you. You grab, especially with Layman's Book, this thing excels at pulling in new spells and using them. Go ahead and tell us what you cast and what that looks like.
So I am going to be casting Telepathic Bond on everyone in our party that is here right now. Telepathic Bond up to 8 willing creatures of your choice within range. You create a telepathic link between all of them, where essentially we can all communicate telepathically together throughout the duration of 1 hour. So free table talk, and it's canon.
Yeah.
I think Ava immediately accidentally says, "What the fuck am I supposed to tell him? I got lost looking for the bathroom."
I'm just going to broadcast to everyone trying something new. In case anyone gets lost in the crypt that we're about to go into, hopefully we can still reach each other here.
It feels so strange to be able to hear you in my head.
Oh, yes, listen to the other way around usually. Yes, wait, Lucian. Oh.
I don't like
Something new.
all of you in my head. And Ava's just gonna go forward.
I will let
It's only
you guys be
temporarily.
the jury of, or the final judgment of this, but I would love to say that one of the only drawbacks of telepathic bond is anytime you're talking to yourself in your head, it gets projected.
That's literally what that bathroom thing was.
Yeah. So if you guys ever have one and just throw it out there, I think that's fully within the realms of this spell. Anyway, how do you want to proceed? You know this man is in here somewhere, but you're in this large, ornate kind of welcoming room with a couple different hallways with different... It looks like there are crypt rooms. It's not like a hallway with just a bunch of caskets in it. It's like different families get different rooms where bodies are kept.
Not so much of a verbal thought per se, but you guys can just feel fear radiating from Dahlia's direction.
Oh no. I think Ava's just gonna walk in and kind of just call out to said guy. Hello? Anybody home?
Just to clarify, are you doing this with the party, or are you walking off on your own to do that? Down a hallway?
Should it be alone? Should I do it alone first? And then have you guys come in?
Follow you if you want to.
Why don't we let you talk with him first, do your thing, and then we can come in after in case there's any complication.
So I want to be very clear. The whole reason why we want to talk to him is to get to the medallion, to not set off traps for the entire party, but we are willing to send Ava in on her own to go find the medallion, possibly triggering traps.
Yes.
You hear
Not going that far.
in your
I'm not going that
as
far.
long as I don't have to go into the crypt.
I'm hoping he comes to me is what, the hope is here.
I'm merely suggesting for her interaction with this man, we stay
moment.
back. As far as traversing the crypt,
You
should
hear, oh
be
wait,
together.
and I'm gonna cast Synth Life.
Oh, sick. Yeah, I was like, I was like, I should have stalked, like, locate person or something.
If you want to use one of your charges of life sense, I will say that you easily find this guy. After a couple of seconds, you kind of get a magical ping off to the right from this main room. Like he's
I'm
off.
gonna send that mental image to everybody telepathically.
Yeah, so you guys get that sort of like he's down the hall to the right, turn left, and he's over yonder.
Okay. So
Found him.
I will go that way.
All right.
And still call out, hello.
You begin heading down the hallway, going that way. Your voice kind of echoes through the stone walls, very empty, very.
Stone, as you say.
Ooh. But you do hear a soft voice call back. You just hear, hello? I didn't think I would have any help today. No other visitors should be allowed in. And a kind of older man in like a cloak walks out. He's got like the monk hair with like the bald spot on top.
Oh my god, I hate you.
Very like scraggly beard, wrinkly skin. It's kind of like an older. It looks to be like a half elven man, so his skin is still pretty nice, but he's certainly old. But he walks out. He has like a cane, and he sees you, and he says, "Oh, dear, I did not call for any assistance. I thought I locked the door. The crypt is closed today."
She immediately is casting Enthrall.
Okay.
This poor old man.
Let me see what this does.
It's a wisdom save.
What's your DC? Because this man is a cleric.
Oh, what is it? How do I find that?
Wisdom save. Your DC should be at the top of your spells.
By the way, perfume is only giving advantage on persuasion checks. Just a reminder.
I was just trying to make it all that much better. 15.
Okay, DC 15. I'm gonna say he has a +6. That seems very reasonable for a cleric. That is a 2 on the die.
Wow.
He fails the save. You can almost see a like magical cone of vision narrow in on you as all of his surroundings are basically like dulled. And this man looks at you and he just says, "Oh, did you need help with something, or?"
I'm just gonna say that with Enthrall and it working, that like, when you are out and you just like see someone for the first time and it's like their hair is like blowing in the wind. It's like love at first sight, just like, ugh. So that's kind of what he's seeing right now as she's walking up. Little
elementalism, like wind blowing your hair as you approach. Yep. He just says, the cheeks get a little blushed, and he says, were you needing any services? Did you need help with anything? I will gladly answer any questions before I sadly do have to escort you out. This does need to be a private ceremony.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to intrude or anything.
It's fine. It's my fault for leaving the door unlocked. I must be getting
the door was open. I was so curious about this lovely place. It's beautiful. And I love to see and investigate all things beautiful. And she gets closer. Oh, that amulet of yours. And she kind of like runs her finger up his chest.
He gets real awkward. I'm going to say at this point, go ahead and give me that persuasion check.
Key, I'm doing whatever it is that
I also would love to know, does the entire group hear your thoughts as this happens and you like thinking of these words before you say
don't
them?
encourage that.
If we're all like hearing each other's thoughts, all you can hear in Dahlia's head is ew, 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 ew.
I'm doing what I have to do for
Hey, what is Leo thinking right now?
No.
To everybody.
Leo's brain is just that's it, just a low grumble. Not really sure how to feel about that.
All right, so that is she's very persuasive. That was an 18 on the die, plus persuasion is 12, and then I'm adding my that's only a 2, so whatever that equals. What?
Was that
should
with
we-
advantage?
Oh, with advantage? Let me try to get better. No, okay, that's the best.
Yeah, a 32 is all you could get. That's not great. A 32 exceeding the like maximum DC that DMs are supposed to set. I'm gonna say that you get best case scenario here. This man is not just
Yay.
gonna give you this amulet, but he does let you like hold it and look at it, and he says, "Yes, it's this kind of like old amulet. He's been taking care of this crypt for years and years and years now. He comes every week, and this is kind of attuned to any person's like crypt room, any sort of defenses that they have, or any sort of like magical protections. This is like the key to get through without worry." So he says,
Real quick, can I ask Ava, like, what, if any, god this thing looks like it's affiliated with? Or him in general?
Ava's kind of still mad at you a little bit, but
I just
She'll
because
ask
it's like
him.
it's a group chat, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dahlia, that's a great question.
So, do you worship any sort of god, or?
none in specific, just the group as a whole.
Hmm. Oh,
Bullshit
okay.
answer.
Well, I would really love to help you for a little while, because I'm just very interested in this sort of thing. Dead bodies and
This is a
making
lie.
them.
Can I,
This
in thought, cut
is a lie.
Ava's?
I
I cut
don't know
Ava
what
off
to
and
say.
thought-
But how am I supposed to fucking get this thing off of him?
Can I cut Ava off and thought, hurry up, cut this conversation. Just ask him if you can borrow it for a little while while he goes and takes a break outside or something.
Good. I would love to, help you out a little bit. I really love this sort of thing. And I was wondering if you might lend me the amulet just for a few minutes, and you can take a little break, and then I can clean and do my own sermon with these bodies that you were doing.
He takes your hand in his and kind of cups it, and he says, "Oh dear, I have to respectfully decline such a gracious offer. You are free to come back, and I will gladly give you a tour any other time, but the ceremonies are quite private, and I could not have another person aid me. But you have certainly caught my attention, and if you wish to learn more about what I do, or learn more about what these ceremonies are, I will gladly show you anytime the crypt is open, but this amulet is not allowed to leave my neck."
I see. Will he know if it leaves his neck? Like if I were to replace it quickly with another necklace?
Here is the thing. You cast Enthrall, which literally makes it where his full attention is on you.
Yes, it makes it a negative 10, I
Meaning-
think, too.
Yeah, to perceiving other people.
Anything.
Meaning
Oh,
if anyone else were trying
True.
that, it would be significantly easier. But
yeah, negative 10.
he
I
is
just levitate on it.
quite literally enthralled by you and watching you.
I guess that I'm going to be the distraction, guys. That's in my head, or in our heads right now. You are going
Cast
to...
Lucian
levitation.
is raising his hand telepathically.
Lucian, it's telepathic. You don't need to raise... I feel you raising your hand. Just say it.
I am going to, before saying anything, I'm going to cast. Can I cast Prestidigitation to make a copy of the amulet?
No, that is absolutely not what Prestidigitation does, and you are in
Oh, wait, am I reading the wrong spell? Am I reading the wrong spell?
Fabricate?
I'm reading the wrong spell. Hold on, wait. I'm in cantrips.
You could
So
fabricate that.
I guess I will just keep talking to this guy about, like, what exactly the ceremonies are and what he's doing and kind of, like, how
Stop
he does
mentally
it.
raising your hand.
That's metagame.
Well, they
raising your
do
hand.
whatever the fuck they're doing.
Prestidigitation, I can create a non-magical trinket. Does that count as if I make a non-magical version of
It
this?
lasts until the end
necklace?
of your next turn.
His vision isn't that. Like he's narrow vision. If he just looks at it real quick to see that it's there and then forgets about it, who knows?
I
will
don't think
immediately
he's
disappear
going
and-
to look at it.
Wait. It's
I don't think he's going to pay attention to if anybody takes it off of his neck.
Listen, logical
Well, he has to
answer,
make a roll for it.
Prestidigitation could not do that. Mechanical answer, I don't think you're going to be able to get away with swapping his necklace with a cantrip. There might be some spells that could do that, especially higher level ones, but you are really pushing the ability of a cantrip with that.
You don't just have invisibility, do you?
Or mage
I
hand, just take it off of his neck and
Just mage hand him. Yes. What?
I
Whoa,
can
we're being
cast
stupid.
levitate
Just-
on it.
No,
Or
I'm thinking if
is
I have a
that-
spell slot for invisibility. I don't.
Is that
Okay.
touch, or do you have to? Can you just?
I mean, I think I could just. If
Oh,
you
you
allow
never
me
take,
to
'cause
look
that's
through
what-
your eyes for a moment telepathically,
I don't think that's how that works.
I can use detect thoughts.
your mage hand,
That's
the
exactly
thing
what
off
we
of
do
him.
now.
I'll just cast Mage Hand.
All right, you are like 150 feet away in a different hallway.
I didn't
Come
know where that was.
inside.
Go. Yeah, we were like waiting outside. It's like, okay,
Please,
follow.
somebody get this off of him, and I will distract him for however long it takes that you need me to.
Ava, just keep him talking. I'm coming
He's
right behind you.
bald. He's got the monk haircut.
Oh Lord.
No, you don't have the monk haircut though.
So Lucian is going to attempt to walk directly behind Ava to where he hopefully doesn't notice him
Give me a
and
stealth
get in
check
range to cast
with
Mage Hand.
disadvantage.
Literally,
He has a minus
Ava's...
10 to his perception.
Wait, hold on. Ava's gonna, once she feels Lucian coming up, she's gonna start just shaking it. She is gonna start dancing.
He has a minus 10 to his perception here.
You
Can that
have a
make
monk
it
just
so-
staring at your titties right now.
My
Can that make it so he has to roll a flat?
You start
instead
doing
of...
body rolls.
Hey, let's check in with Leo again. So
Does he have a monk boner?
It was like, I don't know what the fuck to do right now. Are you behind me?
on my way up, Ava, have him turn around, go walk around him or something.
Okay,
I'll
she
just-
starts dancing around him and then like bends over.
All right, I'm casting Mage Hand. I'm just gonna.
Hold on. There's so many checks we need to do immediately. Lucian,
I'm already doing
stealth
them.
check, disadvantage. Ava, persuasion
Wait,
check,
no.
flat.
Me flat, but what about him flat? Because I'm now dancing. So the
We're
stealth,
gonna,
you
your
know?
roll is gonna determine whether he has disadvantage or not.
All right, what
No,
was I doing?
Lucian, don't roll yet. Persuasion.
I already rolled.
So, okay, persuasion. That was my plus 12, right?
Wait, does she still get advantage from the perfume on this?
Nope, she had disadvantage because you are literally trying to shake ass for an ordained minister, and you have advantage.
They're
from
all
the perfume.
crooked. They're all crooked. Okay, fine. Well, I'm gonna use another commanding presence then on my dancing because that wasn't the best roll.
Go for it.
Okay, so 12 plus 5 plus 3.
8. God damn it! I said the DC is 20 in my head.
What did I get? What was it?
A 20.
You get a 20.
Oh, yeah!
I'm buying you a calculator for your birthday.
Thank you!
On a 20, exactly what you needed, you get him to do what you want, which is he's still not a fan of this, but he turns around and is like trying to gently tell you, like, no, please stop.
Okay.
This is not what I'm interested. This is, I'm okay. He turns around, Lucian, you can roll stealth flat.
Okay.
Lucian,
I got a 16 on the
Right,
die.
You have Bardic still. You Bardic still.
I got a
You got a
19.
what?
I got
19's gonna do it. He has a minus 10 to perception against you right now.
This is
So
the
you're able to
dumbest
start
thing that
behind
I-
him. I'm gonna say you can
Maybe not.
confidently get.
So many meaningful conversations this
Yeah.
episode, and then also this.
You're able to get 10 or 15 feet behind him comfortably without him knowing you're there. Any closer, and you're risking him just straight up hearing you.
May chance 30 feet.
There you go. What are we trying to accomplish here? Ava is shaking ass for a chaplain,
An ordained.
and Lucian is casting Mage Hand to just lift his necklace off of him. That he's actively touching.
First, I'm going to do is see if there is a clasp on the back center where I could hopefully unclasp it and like have it fall like from one side and pull it the other, so there's nothing directly in his vision.
Mm-hmm. Give me. Ooh, I'm gonna call this a spell attack roll against a
I'm
perception
so
check.
nervous.
Minus 10 for him. I'm also gonna say he has a +6 to this, just like his wisdom saves. So -4 to whatever he rolls on the die.
Before Lucy makes a spell check, I'm going to whisper to Ava, telepathically.
In my head.
Ava, if this doesn't work, you may have to punch an old man.
I'm shaking my ass on him right now, Lucian. This is the
No, that's when we send the dog. And we just send Brazaris at him.
That is let's say 21.
That'll work. Here's what I'm going to tell you. You were able to successfully clasp his necklace and like hold on to it and gently make it where it doesn't go in his vision. But you know that if someone took off like an article of your accessories or clothing or anything, you would notice within a few minutes. So you have a very brief window before he notices that it's gone. Ava is helping extend that window because she is really, really distracting. However you want to interpret that.
Tell no one to look in here when you go by.
But you get it to like go to the ground and just hover above the ground and bring the amulet to you. Ava, I'm gonna make you consistently roll persuasion checks, and as soon as the DC is gonna slowly escalate, and as soon as you fail, he's gonna notice it's gone.
Okay.
Don't have to roll yet.
Okay.
But Lucian, you have the amulet. What do you do now?
I'm going to put it in my real hand, the mage's hand, not the mage hand. And then I'm going to take it back to the group. Ava, keep him distracted as long as possible. We'll see if we can hurry up and make it to the grave, get out, and get the amulet back before he catches on.
All you hear from Dahlia is, "Oh my god, I am in a crypt and I am stealing from a priest."
That is not the
Dahlia,
worst thing that's
Dahlia.
happening.
You didn't steal from a priest. Ava danced on a priest and his necklace fell off magically.
Yes, I hear that she is shaking ass in there. I'm not quite sure what that entails.
Wait, she is? What's going on?
No.
Leo runs over.
She kindly asked that we just move on and not observe the help that she's giving us, so let's please move on.
Okay. Lucian, you go back to the group. You guys communicate very briefly. Here's how we're going to rule this mechanically. You don't know where this guy's actual crypt room is. There are only so many hallways you can check. there is a very slim chance that it's in the hallway with Ava and this man, with Edmund Briggs. I have a number here. It is between 1 and 6. I rolled a d6. I don't want you to roll. I want the 4 of you to just tell me which hallway you go down first. And if you get the wrong number, Ava has to make a performance check.
Do I get a very special oracle feeling advantage? You can tell me a more condensed number range.
I'll let you expend a spell slot to eliminate one of the numbers.
Okay, I'll do that.
Cool. Do a first level.
Uh-huh.
Pick a number between 1 and 6. 5, it is not 5.
You guys, it is not number 5.
I go number 2.
Number 2, you guys run down the left hallway and turn right. Galeazzo's crypt is not in there. Ava, make a persuasion check. We're going to set the DC at 15. It's going to escalate by 2 every time.
That's at 18 plus 12. Wait, oh, you said performance. Sorry. Hold on.
Set
Wait, did you say
persuasion.
You said persuasion.
Oh, okay. All right. Then 18 plus 12.
Cool. That will certainly do it for this one. Next time, the DC is going to go up by 2.
Wait.
I need an answer from the group. I'll let you guys talk briefly, but...
I'm assuming...
Probably like here. I don't want to run back and forth.
I'm assuming 6 is the farthest away.
Yeah, so I put it left to right. 1 and 2 are left, 3 and 4 are middle, 5 and 6 are right.
That's still number 1. We're already here.
Number
We
1.
can.
You go and look at number 1. He is not down the other hallway. Ava, that's another...
Oh my God. Okay.
Everyone split up.
No, there's only
Only one
amulet.
person has the amulet.
Don't do
I think we
that.
have to take the loss. I'm gonna go a different way.
No.
Leo departs from the group. Give me a number.
Hold on. I want to see if I want to cast something on myself before I do that. I was gonna cast guidance on myself as I run into whatever the room that Ava's not in, and the ones that we haven't gone in already,
Okay.
and the one that they're not going in.
Pick
So whatever
3
that
or
is.
4, because it's one of those 2.
Lucky number 3. They go in 4.
Cool. Well, they go in 1. You go in 3. It's neither of those. Ava, make another check.
Another
Actually,
one? What
wait,
about
no. You just did that one. I'll count Leo's
Yeah.
thing. Is that okay? So it's either 4 or 6. One of those 2. 6 is down the hall with Ava. 4 is not.
I bet it's 6.
I think it's 6. It's
What
he
do I-
died
what do I-
recently.
What do I run into when I don't have the amulet and I run into room 3?
I will say I have a couple of names thrown out here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Die.
Pick a number 1 through 5. I'll just...
Lucky number 3.
Lucky number 3. You find the crypt room of Olympia Ciotti Casaro. Weirdly enough, this is Galeazzo's wife.
not with
Long time ago. She died far before he did. She was a prolific and revered writer of fiction. It specifically says in her little like description thing in the room that this was his first wife.
Leo's a little disappointed there were no skeletons popping out at him when he didn't have the amulet, and runs to join everyone in room 6.
So I'm picturing us like a view of like the priest guy, Ava shaking ass, and then us in the background just kind of like running
Just
back and forth.
Scooby-Dooing between rooms.
Scooby-Doo!
That's exactly what I'm picturing is like Scooby-Doo-esque shenanigans.
This is a dark fantasy game. This is gritty, and tumultuous, and difficult and painful. And we're Scooby-Dooing. I need the
We're
group to decide,
Scooby-Dooing.
are we going 4 or 6?
6.
6.
All right. Every single one of you will have to sneak past this chaplain.
Great.
Meaning, if
Are you
one
not
person...
checking 4 first then?
Well, no, they went 4, and while I went 3.
No, we
No,
went 1.
You
No,
went
nobody
3
went
while they
4.
went 1.
We went 1.
Nobody
4
went
and
4.
6 are left untouched.
Check 4 by yourself.
Okay, I'll check 4. You guys check 6.
Cool. You guys run to check 6. Leo goes to check 4. Because you were right across from it, it's the only reason I'm going to give this to you. You look in, and you're pretty sure this is Galeazzo's crypt. Do you actually step in the room? I'll let you.
Hold on. I'm gonna roll an intelligence. I want to roll an intelligence check right now.
Let's call
because
it.
I get
DC.
excited.
Yeah.
Does
What do we got?
Oh,
That is a
no.
5. I yell out loud, "Guys, I found it!" and then walk in the room.
It also rings out telepathically. You run into the room. As soon as you walk in, a large 10-foot tall statue immediately to the side is going to swing down and hit you. Let me roll this attack really quick. See if
Forgetting about chicken ass is gonna.
Nope.
do we hear
What do I
Leo
do?
telepathically go, "Ow"?
You hear him say, "It's it." Okay, Leo.
And then shit.
Let's see if
shit.
Let's see if
Giant
it hits me.
metal arm smacks directly into your face. You are going to take 12, 14, 21 points of bludgeoning damage, and 9, 15 points of force damage.
So what's that? 39?
Something like that.
Shit.
Yeah,
Oh my god, that's like half your health.
it's over half my HP.
Oh
And I just go,
my-
"Oh, it hurt."
Make me a
This is
strength
exactly what I
save.
wanted.
Please,
There's
and thank you.
more?
I think you hear multiple face palms telepathically.
that's a 21.
Why am I doing
A
this?
21 strength save. You get knocked back a couple of feet, but you do not get launched like back into the hallway. It has 2 attacks. It's going to attempt to essentially kick you and push you out. This time it does not have advantage on the attack. That is a 29 to hit.
Oh my.
I'm out.
6, 13, 20 points of bludgeoning, and
Oh, you're dead.
8 points of force.
I'm dead. Oh, I'm at 2 HP.
Make another strength save.
Guys, I found it. Gone.
Immediately dead.
I gotta switch this music. We're in the shit now.
This needs to be Benny Hill music at this point.
Benny Hill music for 3 of you. Glorilla for 1, and then like the Witcher soundtrack.
And then
I'm
the Witcher
imagining WAP
soundtrack.
in my head. WAP.
Let's be real. Leo's is Tom and Jerry. Leo's is a Tom and Jerry soundtrack.
Yo, what'd you
No,
get?
no,
on that
wait.
strength
Mine
save?
is the enemies are near music from Skyrim. Just like, where's the dragon?
Strength save. What'd you get?
Oh, like a fucking 12. Like,
Yeah, no, on a 12, you get launched back into the hallway. You tumble back and like flip over, smacking against the stone. Leo is at 2 health. You have like a broken nose, bruised ribs, and you are now laying face down on the ground, like kind of bleeding out into the rock. And all of you, what do they hear in their head?
they go, I found the cool traps. Help.
I still have life sense up, so I know that he's at 2 HP.
Yeah.
And I said, guys, we need to get over there like right now. Our Leo's like definitely dead.
I will give all 3 of you a stealth check with advantage because you did not get fully into the hallway yet. Dahlia, Rosarius, and Lucian.
With advantage?
With advantage. The DC is a whopping 6.
Please, Rosario. Please.
Oh,
I got it.
Technically, I don't get advantage because I have disadvantage.
No.
I got a 15.
All forms of advantage and disadvantage cancel out.
I got a 15. I will not take advantage because it feels weird for a blind person to get advantage, especially for me specifically in the dark, but I rolled a 12 both times anyway.
I mean, I was going to say
50.
the advantage is based on you are not very loud and you were not within eyesight. So,
Sure. Either way, I got a 15.
yeah,
Oh,
you're
that was
Hey, what was the DC?
6.
6.
I met it to beat it, right?
You meet it to beat it.
I
I swear this chaplain, like, turns around for a second. Ava, give me your next persuasion check. The DC is now 19.
Okay.
Still advantage.
This advantage?
You still get advantage.
Yeah. 9 plus 12?
21 barely beats it.
We're
good.
getting close, guys.
So you guys, like, he starts to turn around and he goes, "What was that?" And you go, "No, look at me." And he turned him back around and he's like, "You need to stop dancing. This is a crypt. This is a sacred place." And you guys like skirt into the hallway, turn around and start running back. Leo, you look up and this huge, like 10 to 12 foot tall metal golem that just kicked you in the face and launched you into the hallway steps its foot back, sees you outside of the threshold, and then moves and realigns itself with the wall and stops.
Oh my god.
When we get over
thank
there,
fucking god, it's not coming after me.
I'll cast like a 4th level Cure Wounds on Leo. But like I'm smacking him upside the head with it.
Hold on. We cannot go forward anymore until I save this image and bring it up on the stream. Gatlin, I'm gonna call him out on camera. Gatlin has a problem.
I thought I was in the funny time chat. I just noticed that I wasn't.
He sends the most absurd comedic shit while we're in the middle of playing. This is the picture he sent in our chat and said, @Leo.
I forgot to double check. I thought I was in the funny chat.
And
That's
I'm
my
gonna
bad.
put it right there next to Tenno's video.
I'm casting a 4th level Cure Wounds, but
Cool.
with like a very heavy side.
Roll it twice, take the higher one, because I'm assuming Rosarius is also going to be there. You know, D&D Beyond has this great feature where you can just like click the Cure Wounds button and it'll roll healing for you.
That's what I'm hearing.
Oh my god.
Blah.
Why do y'all keep sending funny stuff in the game chat?
Shorty, get rid of the game chat and then just redo it at this point.
clear cache.
I'm gonna start like timeouting everyone.
We need a timeout.
But like, it's really good.
It is really good.
You get 47 points of healing.
No!
Right.
To describe what I'm looking at right
47.
now.
Yeah. It's 4th level Cure Wounds. That's 88 plus 5.
The other two pictures that have been sent is Tenno decided to send that picture of the kid in the school who said, "I'm gonna punch you,"
punching
and
the
then just
fascist
wound up.
kid. Yeah.
And then Zach sent a picture of like a Marvel Rivals edited clip of Hulk crate stomping
Left
Jeff the
shark, I think.
It's Jeff the Shark. It's not Left Shark.
Oh, it's not left shark. It's
It's
Jeff.
Jeff the Shark.
I am
Sorry,
sorry.
I'm old. I thought it was
Okay.
left shark.
It is 10 p.m.
Who Left Shark is.
We're done.
So close!
We're done.
You guys are out here. In the time it takes you guys to get back, I'm going to say that Ava will make another check before you take any actions, but you guys can run up. You heal Leo
my
really
god.
quick.
Stop looking at
Ava,
this.
go ahead and roll your next check, and then you guys
Okay.
start talking.
I will say, to add to the chaos a little bit, my
That's a
healing
19 plus 12.
my healing will glow a little bit. Because that's unfortunately canon.
All right, Ava successfully deterred the priest for one more round. The four of you are there. Leo just got absolutely fucking mollywopped into the hallway.
And then immediately healed.
Immediately healed, and the golem is just back against the wall.
Lucian's going to run in with the necklace.
Ava's just begging you
into the
guys to
room?
hurry up in your heads. Like, please.
We're working on
Into
it.
the room.
Leo almost died.
Leo, what
Before going in, Lucian's gonna actually like clasp the necklace, like
Yeah.
actually wear
You
the necklace.
put it on, and then you walk in, and nothing happens.
I wonder if it needs a
It's a
cleric.
very nice, like, marble room. It's got, like, the cask in the middle. It's got some, like, flowers and decorations, some, like, art pieces up. And it's a very nice, kind of a somber feeling, but very well decorated and almost, like, good taste room. It's, like, very high class, very nice.
I'm going to broadcast everyone. Rosaris, try to come in. I want to see if the defenses are still activated after the amulet's in the room, and
Hey, I
if
can
not, I
only-
need your help.
I can only cast this spell one more time.
I can
I
kill
can
myself.
cast it on
and
myself if I really need to.
I don't think I'm gonna go down as much as Leo is. I'll step one foot in.
I'm very average.
Cool. You step in, immediately the golem begins to move and get off the wall, and if you don't step out immediately, it's going to attack on you.
I'll take my step out.
Take the step out, and the golem
Yeah.
stops for a second, leans back into the wall.
So it's only the person with the amulet. Okay, good to know, because I was gonna walk right in after you.
Over the table, remind me, we were discussing Rosaris using Speak with Dead. Whenever we first brought these plan up, right?
I can cast
I remember we had a
levitate on the
conversation about
body.
That was our plan over the table, yeah.
Okay.
I can do
But
it.
if you
Lucian's
want to, I can at least get the crypt open, do that, and then you can investigate the
Yeah.
body. We can take turns.
Yeah. So that's what Lucian's gonna do. He's gonna walk out of the room.
Nobody
Take
ever
off the
wants me
necklace.
to use levitate. I just want to help.
All right, with you guys
Levitate.
swapping the amulet, I'm going to say Ava's going to have to make one more check.
Oh, God.
You can do it.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That's the second time. That's another 19.
You're good.
Oh
19
my
plus
god.
12. I am
She
doing
hasn't had-
so...
This next combat's gonna suck for Ava.
She hasn't had to use advantage on any of these checks, by the way. That's
No.
There's a Will
crazy.
Wheaton out there to
I'm
balance out
gonna
her
roll
rolls.
again to see if I get a 20. That's a 16. Okay, well,
All right, you guys swap it out. Rosaris, you can go in, and we'll just take this like one turn at a time. So you can go in and like cast a spell or open the casket or anything that takes an action. And Ava's distractions will work like one or two turns at a time.
Okay. I mean, I
Wait.
don't know what.
Shorty, can I have a permanent injury from getting
Ooh.
100 to 0'd, basically?
You know what? Yes. Let me pull this up. Zach, go ahead and tell me what you're gonna do, and then I will pull
I mean,
that thing up.
It's. I'm assuming it'd probably be an action to open the crypt enough to where the body can. I can see the body.
I'm gonna call it one action, both to open the crypt and to cast the spell.
Okay.
Just because Ava's distractions aren't necessarily like one action at a time.
Cool. Then yeah, I'll walk up and I'll open the crypt, whatever it looks like. And as I begin casting, I'll just kind of, I guess all of you would hear me whispering to Death, saying like, I don't ask for much, and if this is too much, stop it. But I have questions for him, and we really need his help. And then directly to Galeazzo, whatever, is that his
Yep.
name? Galeazzo, I'll say, I hope you found rest, but I need you for just a moment. It's to help protect your boy.
To let you know, as you open the crypt, you see Galeazzo's body almost perfectly maintained. It is still very clearly dead, but as someone who now has the capabilities to do this, you know that someone has probably been casting gentle repose on this body regularly, meaning that he is, for all intents and purposes, probably like a day or two dead, despite the fact that he's been dead for months and months. So he still looks really good for someone that you would have expected to just been a complete skeleton. But with you casting the spell, I'm going to let you tell me what happens to the body as the spell begins to take effect. And I don't know if Tenno dipped out for a second or not, but I need him to roll me a d20.
I'm still here.
Cool. Roll a d20 and then just send me in your chat what you get.
If the body looks perfectly fine, I think I will try to affect the body as little as possible, even though it looks unnaturally well taken care of. And it'll kind of just a little bit of breath, kind of like how my heart beats just a little bit. That'll kind of be what his state of being is, kind of pretty identical to mine. And he'll kind of just open his eyes and sit up as much as he can.
He sits up, his eyes glowing this sort of ashy gray color. Not brilliant white, not black, but this kind of dull millennial gray, if you will. And he sits up and he is completely straight-faced, clearly not like emotionally reacting to anything that's happening around him. And you feel this magic like animating the body temporarily. Remind me, speak with dead. Is it 5 questions?
There are 5 questions, yeah.
Cool. I'm going to say starting right now, we're only going to speak in character because I absolutely love the idea of accidentally asking a question. So his body sits up, turns to look at you, and you know that he is waiting for you to speak to him.
Speak verbally?
Yes.
Cool. Telepathically, I'm going to ask the group, hey, what questions should we... 4 questions. If you could ask 4 questions, what do you want?
You're muted.
You lost concentration on the spell, sorry.
Yeah. Telepathically, not verbally, we could ask him. Do you know if he knows anyone that would be out to get him or his son?
That's 1.
How did you die exactly?
2. Leo?
I really just want to know why he was so afraid of becoming gold. Sorry, I went southern for a moment.
Cool. I won't ask Ava, she's busy.
And is Viridian dangerous?
Okay.
Before you ask any of these questions, I will have Ava give their next performance. Or no,
here comes the equalizer roll.
No, don't say that.
What? Don't! Stop it!
You have advantage on these, and the DC
You
is
have
low.
advantage.
What's the DC?
23.
Me 3.
I don't think I met it.
Did you roll with advantage?
Even at advantage?
I got a 5 and a 3.
Equalizer.
At
Drink the
this
other potion.
moment- that's not going to do anything. At this
Can I
moment...
get
No!
Hey, I do have one more commanding presence, though.
Or tiny visions?
But would that even matter? It's a +6 to that? I don't know. Well, if I get a 6.
I mean,
5
what'd you
plus
get on your...
5.
higher
5's
roll?
the highest.
That's a
5 plus
17.
12.
You need
So
a
would it?
full...
You
or no.
You need a 6.
You would need a 6.
Roll 6 right now. You're gonna roll a 6 right now.
By the skin of your teeth, he starts to back up, and he goes to like put his hands on his chest, like in shock. You grab him by the hands. What do you say to him to lock him back in to talking with you and not worrying about where his amulet might have gone?
Oh boy.
This has got to
I
be
feel-
drastic because you
I will
barely
give you the beach of your life.
I literally, I grab his hand and I'm like, I'm so sorry. It's like the Holy Spirit has just come over me.
Which one?
We should get married. That's drastic. Hey.
Can I make a wisdom saving throw to not say what the heck? And that be one of the questions.
I think all of us like.
I think that'd be hilarious if you did. Ava,
What the hell is going on?
he is going to hold your hands and he says, "My dear, I've been meaning to tell you, you look a lot like my second wife. When she was younger, she
Oh.
was."
Oh,
Oh,
oh
you're
my
making
gosh.
the and I haven't had one yet joke.
Damn it, that's better.
It's the tiny visions.
And I've
Tiny
never
visions to me.
remarried.
And he says, "You look a lot like my fourth wife."
Is she still alive?
I've only been married 3 times. We are moving on back to the crypt.
Bleeding.
I don't even remember the questions at this point.
I don't
I think-
remember what we were doing.
I think Lucian said.
We're all just like,
Do you know anyone that would be out to get you or your son? Dahlia asked. I know the last one was, is Viridium dangerous? Also, do you know exactly what killed you?
Yeah. Okay. I'll stare at him and say, "Do you know what killed you?"
His corpse looks at you, lifeless, almost like uncanny valley, so close to portraying an emotion, but it just isn't. And he speaks to you in this ethereal, dead, monotone voice, and he says, "I know in my heart the Viridium is what killed me. The doctors may say otherwise, and I may have found no proof, but I simply ran out of time before I could."
Do you know who would want to kill your son?
In a sort of cryptic-ish answer, he says, "My son inherits an incomplete legacy. Anyone who seeks to kill him does so wrongfully. Those who sought me out did so for their own reasons, whether political or personal.
oy vey.
But no one should bear such ill will towards my son, for he has truly done little with his life."
Also, Denians speak with. They love to beat around the bush. They do
I
not
think
like
that's
to
what
answer
Ava's offering
questions.
that priest.
This bush.
Speaking of, Ava, give us another check. The DC is now
No!
25.
You just reminded the teacher that we had homework. Is what you just did.
I don't have any other things I can add to anything.
No, but you get advantage in a plus 12. I think you're fine.
No, I'm not. I wasn't. I almost. Ah, okay. No! 12 plus 12, but I have an advantage. Wait, it's 12 plus. No, it's not. Oh, fuck.
What's the DC right now?
25.
25. I got a 24. Please. 18. Okay.
You're good.
Okay.
DC's gonna go up for the next check.
Please, guys.
You're getting
hurry.
close to the 30 mark. Rosaris,
No.
next questions.
Telepathically, I almost made the mistake. Shorty asking, what's the bird lady's name?
Azalea Dorenzo.
Azalea Dorenzo.
Yeah, Ava said that while she's begging this man
Yeah.
to marry her.
I'm going to
said yes.
I'm going to ask him verbally. Is Azalea Dorenzo someone we can trust, or would they bear ill will towards you?
Azalea Dorenzo would bear no ill will towards me. If I were to trust anyone in this godforsaken city, it would be her. More so than my own son.
Godforsaken. I thought this was
Yes.
a prosperous city.
Telepathically.
Telepathically, obviously.
I think it is technically, very literally, God-forsaken, though.
So it's 3 telepathically. Any other questions? Leo, what was yours?
Why was he so afraid of turning into different metal? Why was he getting himself tested? That was what my question was.
And my question was, is Viridium unsafe for the people?
Okay. What leads could we follow to go with your idea that the transmuting Viridium was killing you?
My research was incomplete, but it was aided by a handful of wizards from Valorun who traveled to Callisto to study Viridium's properties. They and myself concluded that the repeated use of Viridium would have negative effects on the organic body.
Once again, they won't touch the bush. The bush has the names in it.
For my 5th question, the reason why I only asked for 4 is I'm going to ask him, is there anything you regret not telling your son?
Oh, you're so good, Rosaries.
And before I
Jesus.
answer that, Ava, we need
Oh no.
maybe one
no.
final check. You might have to make
Let's
another
go.
one.
Roll a 1.
Okay.
Roll a 1.
Okay. 15 plus 12. What's that? Is that good?
That
27.
is exactly the DC.
Oh, I'm getting
The
sick.
DC is now
Please.
29.
Phew.
Galeazzo looks at you, and he says, "My son, like myself and many before me, is gifted with incredible potential, but very little desire to use it. I regret not telling him more, that potential is not a gift, it is a responsibility." And with that, his eyes will fade and the light will dim, and he lays back down in his crypt. And he is at
Yeah.
rest.
As he lays back down, I'll just kind of bow my head a little bit and say, thank you, both of you. And I'll stand up, make sure my feet are outside the stinking door, and hand the thing over to Lucian.
Sweet.
I was begging for you to put that fucking thing back on him so we can.
Telepathically, Lucy's going to holler out for Ava. How's it going over there?
Please? Please! I'm gonna marry this man in a second, please!
You sound very excited about it.
No! Get the fucking amulet back!
He hit
Over the
his
table, can I
passport.
ask
was
for
being
Leo's
sarcastic.
response to that?
We must stop this. This has to end.
This is
Lucian,
torture!
Lucian, upon hearing the urgency in Ava's voice, is going to start kind of running, kind of speed walking back to try to put the amulet back on. Going to do the same thing, or actually, he's not going to try to put it back on. He's going to try to place it to the, like, right on the left of his foot, like right by his feet, on the ground. And then right after, he's going to ask Ava, Ava, I need you to look down on the ground and try to say that he must have dropped his amulet or something, and help him pick it up.
Once you're all gone.
That's
Do not
understood.
have to tell
And,
me twice. I am leaving.
but after
Alright.
giving those instructions and setting it on the ground next to this very happy old man right now, Lucian's going to run out with the rest of the group to exit.
Okay. Ava is just gonna kind of still holding his hands, just look down. I think you dropped this. You got so excited. And she's gonna kind of like bend over in front of him again and then like shimmy up his body and put his necklace back on.
We're not even there
Leo's
anymore. You're
just
doing
like-
that for the love of the game.
Ava, I'm gonna ask you for one last persuasion check to see if
Oh.
you're going to
Yeah.
carry
29,
you
baby.
through.
Let's
Actually,
go.
with this one, I'll
Stop.
still give you advantage.
Okay,
This one's gonna be
okay.
a deception check.
Oh, deception. I don't know if I'm as good.
You're not as good at that.
I am actually.
I'm about to say
Checks out.
persuasion. And
Is it
And
still
deception
super
check
high
is pretty similar.
DC?
The DC
Uh,
is 29.
Depends because
Okay,
she'll have
I got
expertise or half expertise
seven-
or whatever.
No, I think I just failed. It's plus 11, but I got a 17.
28.
Did you? Was that with advantage?
That was with the advantage. Why can't you make it persuasion? Because then I would have passed.
I give her guidance on my
That was
way
the
out.
point.
No, because guidance is touch.
Can I mentally touch her forehead?
No.
Can she touch my soul?
You remember how I called out, like, hey, try to level up creatively, but not too creative? Exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, but that was still really good roll.
It was. He
Enough.
takes the amulet, looks at you, and he says, "Thank you, my dear." And he puts it back around his neck and holds your hand again. Give me an insight check.
That's 18 plus insights plus 5.
On a 23, he looks at you with almost like a sad set of old man eyes.
Oh.
Looks at you, what was a mixture between surprise and confusion and happiness, and he looks at you with a set of like kind of furrowed and raised eyebrows, and he says, "Thank you for helping me. Let's get you back out. I must finish my duties before I get too tired." And he kind of gently holds you by the hand and walks you out, and you fully know that he has
He just,
caught on to your ploy.
He's clocked me now.
he just feels sad for you. Oh, that's so brutal.
You feel sad because
He's
you
not
thought
mad.
you liked him.
He's
I
not
think
mad. He's just disappointed.
I think he's just sad because it wasn't real.
Yeah, I mean, he thought you liked him.
Now I feel bad for doing that. Thanks, Shorty.
My point
That's
exactly.
the point.
He ushers you over towards the door, opens it, and then the four of you are all standing around, and he gives you a little pat on the hand, and he says, "Feel free to contact me if you wish to return at some point. If you
Sorry,
lose
mate."
to." And he ushers you out. The door closes gently, and then you hear the heavy deadbolts close.
I think he got me on the end there, guys.
That was so mean. I will have to pray so much.
I'm glaring at you immediately.
And
Oh,
to help us wrap this up, I'm going to throw one last little wrench in the plan here, which was being a person down. I even messaged Danny about it, but I said that one of the tasks that the group wanted to do before all of this was said and done was to potentially investigate Galeazzo's body because he may have been poisoned. I think that's one of the theories you guys had. And to see if Ava couldn't identify if that was true or not. And that did not happen, so we will have to leave that as a mystery as we wrap up this session. And next time we'll pick up. It'll be time for the Wintertide Festival, for the Masquerade.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's as good of a place as any to go ahead and close that out. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
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 Boy, yeah.
I wonder if there was an easier way to do